Y'all see that? See how they got this place? See? You see how they got this big old ass dump truck in my parking spot? Now they know good and well. Now they know I'm here every day. See? It's getting closer and closer to the disrespect. I told y'all that the other day. Do y'all see this? Like, I'm going to let this slide because it's the first time that happened. But I'm here at least 3 times a day. Period. And this ain't no today thing. Like how Pastor Left-Legged said on Sunday. It bothered me, and I can't wait to this report because I want to know what defines church. I want to know what defines church because the pastor was able to trespass me from my mom's premises because I asked a question. I don't give a damn who don't like the question. But according to the Boynton Beach Police Department, he was able to trespass me because he's the pastor of the church. First of all, we need to understand how he became the pastor of the church. Understand that. See, I'm going to go back all the way in history about my mammy. And this is what people don't understand. I don't give a damn what T.I.'s son did. For him, he said it was about his mammy, even though it was a thigh. It was a thigh that had been floating around social media for some years from what I understand. I don't know because I never really got into all of this. But I do know this about his mammy. He flipped the script and he dug somebody mammy up from the ground. Thankfully, he dug my mammy up. I mean, I've been looking for her for a while. Y'all already see Delray. They've been discriminating against me. They've been cock blocking against me. They've been making sure that they lock me out and trying to block me out. That's what the city of Delray. Why? Because I'm looking for my mammy, great mammy, and I'm looking for my great granddaddy. And the city of Delray don't want to give me any of those, nor do they want to give me the names of all the slaves that are laid down on the ground over there. And one of them probably is my ancestor. And I've been waiting patiently until now things have unraveled, and it's okay. The point that I'm making here is I want to know who determined the church building like that, especially when you're dealing with a pastor that has kicked everybody out the church because he feel like he have the right to do that. but nobody goes to church but him, another man, and his ex-wife that must be trying to get back in good. I don't know. All I know is this. I got the footage. I faithfully have been a watchman for my mom's building for years now. My mom have a total of 9 children, and I know for a fact I've been to that church more than all of them put together just in a month. And for a pastor to tell me that I can't go in my mama building, I just let that roll off of me, because when the pastor said that, I know I would have got real emotional when he said it, because I want to know, who was he to say something like that? When I go to my mama church, not only do I go to my mama church, I go to the house that my mom fought to keep. And I follow every nick and cranny to my mom's house until it get back in my hands. And so no pastor is going to tell me that I don't go to the church because I'm not a member. Because I didn't want to be a member in there long as you got to church. Because my mom would have never shut her doors for nobody to not be able to come in. And beats that you shut the door on all the people that my mama would have let in. What makes you think I felt welcome in there? I felt more welcome in the parking lot of my mama church than I felt going in there. You don't think it was uncomfortable for me to be in there Sunday? It was very uncomfortable looking at the pastor do the same thing he been doing. Sit up in the pulpit, lean over and talk to the one man that's been just as loyal as I have been. He's been loyal enough to go to that church every Sunday whenever he go and listen to Rollo Green give the babbiest sermons that he can ever give. This man can't even preach. And then for me to walk in the church and see he got his hair in cornrows. And then to lie and say that I've been bothering them. He did the same thing his lazy left-legged ass stepdaughter Lisa did. They lied on me, knowing good and well they don't know anything about me. I'm one of my mom's main children. Me and my 2 older brothers, maybe my other brother, they never see us. Especially me and my 2 older brothers that my daddy raised. So for them to get in there in front of these officers and even lie on me, 333, for them to even lie on me and even put it as if I've been a troublemaker in their world. They know good and well they don't even know me. That's why it was so shocking for them to see me. Any other time, Pastor Leroy Green, Eddie Kane, a.k.a., he would have, how you doing? Because they know they never seen me. Even on the footage with little left-legged Lisa, she thought she seen a ghost. When I first went over there and gave them I left my card. So even for that black-ass police officer, Boynton Beach officer, Mr. McGruff, to even come on the scene and get in personal business and not even know what goes on, right there, that showed me that's a male chauvinistic pig. And they look at the one, see, because I was louder, that meant I was wronger. But see, that's why black sheeps always get labeled, because just because you're the loudest, that meant you was automatically wrong. But they never ask you how many times have you been quiet? How many times have you not said anything? How many times have you walked away? So this time, you shouldn't have did that per the Boynton Beach McGruff. And I'm like, what do you mean? Church service was over. What do you mean? I asked him, was he finished? What do you mean? I asked him, can he speak? What do you mean? I followed the proper protocol that I knew to follow. I went over to the house that I know them to be at. He ain't never at church. That's why do you think I know I've been there? He don't be to the church. What services do they have? Had he been to the church, I would have been stopped. This man don't be to church like that. Go to my mama church and using the grounds as a tow yard, barely dump the garbage. They don't even clean there. And you're going to tell me the last time my mom's building was painted was by me? And you're going to tell me what? They don't know what I've been watching on that building. I come to my mama church. My mama would have gave anything to be able to go to church and feel comfortable on the inside. My mama truly found Jesus in the church. My mama also found God, but my mom got hypnotized in the Bible. My mama got hypnotized in the book instead of following her heart. And my mama tried to do the right thing. And my mama stayed married even with a monster. I don't give a damn which one of them funky piss-tail sisters try to message me. I don't want nobody in the family to message me. I don't F with y'all. You're not my family, so back up. Don't message me about nothing. I'm going to start roasting their ass. And until you want to fight about your mammy, don't message me and don't call me. Don't send no sohos at me. And ain't nobody going to tell me about my mammy. I don't got to be a member. I don't got to sit up in nobody's house of their God that's not becoming of me. It's pure evil in that church, and they know it. If you go back and look at the footage, that pastor looks like he is abusive. The last time I had an interaction with that pastor is because I was called there by the people in the church. I didn't get in none of the church business. I didn't ask for nothing from the church. When I asked him about removing the name off the building, I said, why did you remove lady name off the building? That's not my name. That means, dumbasses, I was covering y'all mammy. But now I'm going to cover my mama on my own. I don't have to go in the building. I found God just fine out the door in the fresh air that can blow good, bad, and indifferent wind and weather. So going in y'all building don't make you godly. Going in your building don't make you know the word. But going in your building will get your ass whooped with a many of stripes because y'all Christians, y'all proclaim to know better. And in order to know better, you should have been better and you should be doing better. Anybody sitting in a church house, cloaking and clacking, knowing good and well there's unscrupulous behavior, especially in our black churches. Touching on little girls, theft by fingers, adulterers, fornicators. And then y'all want to get in the church house and cover up with the roof. It ain't nothing but a roof, 4 walls, and the damn floor. But you don't know nothing about the book. But here's my problem. Even to get to God, you got to get out the book. Because the book not in your heart. So I want to know which one of y'all think it's okay, especially the ones that sat up in my mama's face, knowing good and well things in the church wasn't right. And for one dumbass to think y'all gonna be messaging me, I don't read messages from y'all. If your name is listed on the fake, long ass, I don't respond or read or reply, dummy. So don't y'all start sending me no messages unless you want to meet me to the graveyard. And I ain't going to be returning back to this message. I want all Sohos in the family to stay out my way. And if y'all don't like it, continue to have your food stamp parties. Call over to Tampa, call over to Georgia, call to Carolina. Wherever you want to do what you could, do all you calling, just don't message me. And when you see me, keep moving like I'm going to do. Act like you've been doing before, like you don't know me. Mind your business. Because y'all can't even, half of the family can't even mind the business that they goddamn it got. They got so much business going on. I damn to throw a missile at me. I don't give a damn who in the family. Throw a missile at me, goddamn it, and let me be done crawl through the woods on your ass, because I'm releasing every goddamn name and information. Stay out of my way. Got the nerve to be in front of a police officer calling me a witch. How you gonna call me a witch? And this man sitting next to an ex-wife. They couldn't even stay married. At least my mom stayed married in hell. And she passed away as the first lady. Then you got a woman swooping in, want to take my mama place. How? How you gonna take my mama place like that? What, you gonna take my mama place because you got a homonging husband? You got a child molester cover-upper? That's how you gonna take my mama place? Working at the law firm, doing illegal practices, knowing y'all took names off paperwork and did things that you weren't supposed to do? And then got a pastor up there, you all. You got to go back and look at the footage from Sunday. There was no one in the church but a big, fat, lazy woman that slept through the whole service, got her damn dog wagging he or her tail all in the damn church house, wanting to come and hang with me. No, doggy, you need to keep your mammy woke. But I understand why the lady went to goddamn sleep. The pastor can't even preach. I'm like, what the hell is this fornicator talking about? And I don't understand why so many family members of mine want to protect this type of behavior. Like they protect the behavior and then make like they run. Oh, I love my auntie. You a damn fat ass lie. You ain't love nothing but what you could get. They want to act like they loved my mama. Y'all didn't love my mama. And if anybody, man, I want them to throw a missile. I want them to do. It's disgusting. And it's disgraceful. And just to even sit back and think there's so many people at Jesus' house of worship just sat back and thought that was okay. And then still trying to hide and cloak for it now. How? So you think because you sitting in the church building, you think you got God in you? But why do you need to be in the church building to have God in you? I wasn't in the church building. And so for this pastor to say that I'm not a member because I don't come to church, I beg his he got a big suit on. I beg his suit pardon. I beg your pardon, sir. You're not going to tell me I don't go to my mama church. I might not go in to listen to your lying lizard tongue ass in my ear. Why would I want to clog my goddamn ears with what the word does not have nothing to do with me? The word that this man talking ain't the word for me. At Jesus' house of worship, Lawrence Green is not a pastor for me. And if my mother was here, he would not be doing the things that he's done. I got called into that building because that pastor was in there calling women bitchs. Period. He was in there disrespecting women. And they came to me. And I did call a meeting. And he said to everybody in the meeting that he got the right to call women bitchs because it's in the Bible. And I said, show it to me. And then an old hoe bag ex-cousin of mine who wasn't even supposed to be there, I thought that hoe was coming for moral support. She came to defend men. Yeah, because all she do is suck on dick corns. I mean, when all you do is suck on dick corns and stuff like that, of course you'll get in the goddamn church and defend a man calling women bitchs, and then rode and called all around the family as if I did something wrong. Hell no, corn dick sucker. You don't defend that type of goddamn behavior. Then run to the goddamn root people and all type of old foolishness like that. Make me call you out. I'll call it out and say who you been sucking up around here, because I know that lady damn sure want to know about her damn ex-husband. Let me call it out. I'm going to bash the, when I tell you, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to bash their ass, and I'm going to walk in any event I feel like walking in, because these some heathens. I'm telling you, these women you come to did, this ain't nothing but tail ass Ray. That's all they do. Tail Ray, tail Ray, tail Ray. I mean, you got these, listen. They all know I've never bothered them. I've never bothered them. I never got in a drama. I never came around them. I never felt like being bothered with their fake asses. I never wanted to be fooled up with them. So even for that pastor and his fat little left-legged ass ex-daughter and whatever he called themselves, because she must have beat his ass and he beat the mama ass. I don't know how it went down, but the way all of them act like how you come up, everybody had category 3 hurricane reactions over one question. Why you remove lady name off the paperwork? That's the question. And then you got long booty sissy maid. That's all they do. If somebody around come and say something about me, even though the family, none, friends, none, referrals, none of them ain't seen me. None of them didn't see me. None of them heard from me. None of them know I F with them. All of them know I ain't never play with them. But all of them will let somebody come in their ear and talk about me like a dog. Portia Clears included. They'll let them come and talk about me like a dog for absolutely no reason. Knowing good and well none of them haven't seen me. Knowing good and well none of them haven't been around me. See, but they got a clickbait family that they hold on to. That's their clickbait family. That's the best family that they got around. So that what they do with them in the family, they go against me. But they don't see me though. They don't know nothing about me. They're not even around me. So I want to know why every time somebody whisper in their ear at the food stamp parties, why does it stand? They invited me to a function a few years ago. I guess one of the cousins who are big time Capricorn, I don't know who that little boy is, but a big time Capricorn boy, married, all that type of stuff. Telling me about this, that, and the other, leave from the party. I was disrespectful because I wear sunglasses. Y'all know how much I wear sunglasses. Now, I got invited, haven't seen the family in 4 years, 5 years. I get there and get attacked again. I'm like, damn, man, this family truly don't like me. Like, they don't like me. Why? Because they ain't like my mama? Well, they was forced to like my mama. They was forced to get along with my mama. They was forced to talk to my mama. But what they don't know, my mama couldn't stand their ass. And I don't have to keep it a secret. And if you think I'm lying, ask her. Ask my mama how she felt about them. And ask my mama how she really felt they felt about her. I talked to one auntie, ex. I couldn't get off the phone with her ass no quicker than she done went over there running her goddamn water faucet. Talking business. Now she on the phone one-on-one with me. I would talk to this person as an adult and be respectful. But soon as she get off the phone, I guess she think I'm that little girl where she get off the phone and yawn, she go talking business. You calling all the other states talking my personal business that I had a discussion with her. But you don't know nothing about their family. You don't get to know about their damn family. They ain't gonna tell you about their family. And I really don't care which one of them like me, and I'm waiting for the baddest one to jump up at me. Because if any one of them cross this line when it comes to me, all hell gonna break loose. I'm gonna rip this goddamn family in half. And guess what the half is? I'm over there by myself. And I don't have a problem with being by myself. You, me. You, me, me lean, me, you, me, me. I'm all by myself. And everybody in the family will tell you. Ask the men. None of them talk to me. Ask them why. Which one of the ladies they've been sitting pillow talking with? Ask them why. Which one of them done ran into me somewhere? Ask them why. Which one of them have I done something personal to? Ask them so-hoes why. Ask them why. Ask them why they don't talk to me. Ask them why they don't invite me to their food stamp parties. Ask them why. Ask them why they don't invite me to their Section 8 gatherings. Ask them why. I mean, goddamn, I put the stamps in their pocket. I pay for their ass to be on housing. Ask them why. I pay for them to get their medication. Ask them why. Ask them why they don't talk to me. And it pissed me off because it doesn't matter. Portia daughters be quick to let somebody come and talk about me in their ears. And young they go, riding on the rowboat. But I'm going to see how many boats they're going to continue to ride on. Just like I'm dead to them, they've been dead to me. And we can put that on dead. And I'm not joking. And I don't give a damn if I don't never hear from them again. It wouldn't be no different from me not hearing from them already. It was a situation back in 2015. Sissy Maid, one of the sisters, come up to my restaurant with the phone all on loud. Sissy Maid cussing me out, called me every name, hoe, every name. Mind you, I got one husband, daddy, and 2 kids, and helped raise a whole lot more. And to be disrespected like that by one of Portia's daughters, it was dirty. I had just had surgery on my shoulder and everything. They don't never come and ask me to help run. They never offer to help me do nothing. But the minute someone come and talk about me, you should have heard. I mean, it was bad. I couldn't believe it. You got one eating with me, but then don't care about people talking about me. They don't protect me unless it's one of their cousins with the same last names and stuff like that. They get along like ace boon coons. But what was hurtful was the white girl that they talking to, that I said, I'm like, what? First of all, I don't like that Soho, just like I don't like you. So what makes you think if I said it once, I won't say it twice? But I was targeted because they knew that it wasn't true about me. But what the family did, they really had a get together over Portia's older daughter house. But they didn't invite me. And I asked one of the sisters why wasn't I invited. She said because me and long ass don't see eye to eye. So I asked her, well, how did y'all determine to look in her eyes and not mine? See, stuff like that. That stuff like that, that's not right. That's not right. And it's not right to a capacity of now to where it don't even matter if it's not right or not. I said it. Now I got it off my chest. Now I said it out of my mouth. And I can continue to let the family go just like they've been let me go. And if anybody get in my way about my mammy, that's my mammy. They're going to have a problem with me. And I'm going all the way back from the dark. I'm going to the dirt. I'm going to the dirty dirt. And I don't want them to bother me. And I'm not being funny. I want them to leave me the F alone like I left them alone. Leave me alone and go just enjoy y'all food stamp parties and your housing gatherings. And just leave me alone. People pass away in the family. They don't tell me. They don't even invite me. They have their group text. Little SpongeBob, I guess I'm not welcome in their group text. Because daddy girl don't like me. Or big eyes don't like me. Whatever the problem is, they take me out the group text. I said, damn, what y'all did? Get along with the other family now? Now the other family can't stand their ass because they say they act too bougie, all kind of stuff. I don't get in that with them. But I know one thing, shots fired. And if I get hit, everybody going down. And I ain't going to have no love for nobody. I don't got no business for you to tell. What you going to tell? Tell it. Tell it. I'm going to have a bigger platform to talk about their ass than they going to have to talk about me because I don't know who going to be interested in listening to them these days. Nobody don't want to listen to y'all. Y'all ain't even moving in the same streets for nobody to even care. Nobody cares. See, because you guys are going to be good. You're going to be glad to go with me to this event tonight. And y'all just make sure that y'all start following the right big sister. Make sure y'all follow the right big brothers. For anybody that's out there, y'all got that one sister or brother, one sibling that always been labeled as the black sheep. Maybe one day y'all should go back and look at that black sheep and then take a listen and see whether or not that's the true black sheep on what side. Like you heard Pastor with the big suit on, cornrows, Eddie Kane, Rollo Jr. You heard him in the background? Oh, she's a witch. She's a witch. Well, what type of witch am I? Am I a good witch or a bad witch? Which witch you gonna label me? My name Lilith. How you doing? I bite. But when you look at his stepdaughter, little lazy-legged Lisa, that's the goddamn witch. Cussing in front of her mama, bad cussing. I'm talking about badass F-word, MF-er. I mean, and that's her mama. And I'm saying, girl, you look like you sleepy and your fat ass is out of breath. Like, I don't fear for none of them. All I know is that my family has truly did me wrong. And because of that, I'm dead to them. And I ain't got no problem with it. The problem is the fact that you dead to me too. That's what make it a problem. It ain't no love there. And now that we can finally all admit it, we can get all the secrets out the closets, right? Because I don't have a problem with sitting right here. Whatever mind my head go to. Have a conversation about it. Because I don't got no problems with being a loner. They already call me crazy. They call me weird. They call me everything they want to call me. But one thing the family forgot to call me, I'm the most interested one that's ever been in the family. Period. See? I'm the most interesting one. You guys are boring. You don't even know how to have fun with your snooty, stuck-up asses for nothing. Okay? And whoever this resonate with, take it as it is. Big bellies. Knock-kneed. Bow-legged. Big head. Wide eyes. And you too. Yeah, I ain't got no problem. I'm always at the graveyard. Half of them don't know how to get here. See, it ain't no holiday, so I'll probably be at peace today. Hey, what's today? St. Patrick's Day? Maybe somebody will come by here and drop some green off after me. This pissed me off, man. When I thought about that, to even think about a pastor say that I'm not a member of the church. I don't have to be a member of the church. And then for anybody in my family, anybody in the family, well, I ain't got no family. I'll take that back. For anybody to hear the first sign of anything and think it's okay to try to gang up on a person. But the thing of it is, y'all, they can't gang up on me. They can't gang up on me. Because any of them cross the line on me, I promise you, ain't gonna ever be no going back. Because I've always respected the family, and I've always walked away from them. And the lack thereof, the lack of understanding, the lack of consideration, and the lack of a sound ass thought process. If you've seen a person walk away from a family, don't argue with them. Ask them. The only one I've ever argued with was this one sissy maid who's still doing the same goddamn thing he been doing. Letting other people get in her goddamn ear, and then yawn, she go running over there. Don't know which way to toggle and pull. Two-faced ass. No loyalty. Disrespectful. Calling me out my name. And ain't none of them married. Calling me out my name. And then get with sissy maid. Knowing good and well I don't bother none of them. I don't bother them. I don't even come around them. I don't even eat from them. And every time I turn around, it doesn't matter who go and talk about me in this family. They all get in a clique to talk about me. It be like, it kills their ass. Like me, they have to talk about me. The one that don't ever come around. Don't come around. I don't even bother them. They have never liked me. They liked me long enough to be right there in their face. They never invite me to their dinners. Never invite me to holidays. Never. They never did. So I don't understand, why am I so interesting at their food stamp parties? I mean, goddamn, y'all, they get in their neighborhood goddamn collection team. And I'm saying to myself, why every time somebody run to them and say something, why they get in the goddamn hurdle like they collecting goddamn offering? But none of them ever see me. They sit to the groups and lie to each other. Oh, I tried to call her. I tried to invite her. Lying ass tongues. Lying. And then don't put me in the group text like, okay, what happened with that? Okay. Oh, she never responded in the text. A lot of people don't respond. But see, when it's easy for you to be a target, see, I'm an easy target in the family. I'm an easy target. I'm an easy target behind my back. And then they got to be a CC me. Oh, I think I'm bad. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm bad. I know for a fact I'm bad. I always am by myself. Ask them. All of them. I'm always by myself. I even here recently went to one of the neighbors by my grandma's house. And, you know, I was being nice, you know. I was like, you know what, coming up, I don't know if you ever heard it before, but I did like the way you used to speak as a young girl. This lady spoke good. She a teacher, whatever she is. I mean, just the lack thereof, like, didn't appreciate that I even gave her a compliment like that. I said to myself, okay, next time we'll see, because you couldn't outspeak my mama anyway. I mean, dirty, man. And that's what they do. So I guess she treat me like that. Who knows why? Then I seen a sister in the church one Sunday. And I was like, oh, you know, if you go to church, maybe sometimes you could call me. Oh, that sister hoe basically looked at me. She was like, oh, and I said, oh, okay, we'll see the next time, buffalo booty. I don't know who they think they is in the city of Delray, honey, but none of them, y'all, they cannot take me down because no man want to hear them right now. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody. Nobody. And none of them should be on my channel listening to me, right? None of them. If you ain't invite me to your food stamp parties, why would you be to this party? Knuckle sandwich heads. Oh, I'm in the city of Delray. Yeah, I'm in the city of Delray. Oh, I'm going to expose their ass just like I'm going to expose these female pedophiles. I'm going to expose these male pedophiles. Women, you're not obsolete. Is there any women in the city of Delray that's been molesting children? Any of you? I'm sweeping around my front goddamn door. I done went in the church house. And this ain't the first time I swept around my front door, because I even got a police report where I went and told what was going on in my front door. I told multiple times. Matter of fact, this might be my third time telling, because I told my mom about somebody else that was being touched on. I told my mom. I did what I was supposed to do. The second time, these siblings of mine, these girls, we all said that we was going to tell. All of them switched out on me. All of them backed out. All of them left me by myself. And then all of them got in a hurdle and started talking about me. But it's okay. I still got the police report. And then this guy in the church. See, I was going to have the conversation with him, but what stopped it was when everybody came to me and they said he was calling women bitchs in the church. I had got so full with just they drama, man. Like they'll tell you, I never was in their drama. But when things get so far out of hand and it's like, no, that's not right. I don't back down from nobody. And I'm not going to. That's why I always stood by myself. They always walked away and didn't stand with me. That's why they could have their get-togethers. And none of my mom's children, they didn't care if I came. And I'm the only one in Florida. I'm the only one here. I don't have the same dad with them. But they always made that clear. We ain't got mama and daddy alike. They made that clear to me. And I get that. And I understood that now. That's why I left them where they at. Because one of the brothers, I see him. I say, damn, when you owe somebody money, I guess that's how you treat them. Oh, act stank with me for no reason. Never did anything to him. But he branched over on the other side of the family. I say, good, great, hooray, yay. Make sure you don't ever need me no more. And he know exactly who he is. And then you don't get to pay debt back through somebody else. And then you don't still owe the money. One of the ex fake ass cousins, I paid a debt. I ain't never get my money back. But these be the ones around here sucking cock and stuff like that. And they ain't sucking enough cock to pay old debt off. I say, child, please. That's why I don't do that. I ain't doing it. Because if you can't make enough money by sucking cock to pay off your goddamn debt from 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, you ought to stop sucking cock. Don't run. Stay and pay your debt. Oh, this is where I'm at. Right where the dirt at. Y'all will always be able to spot me. The dirt. See across the street? That's the dirt. And see how they got the thing in front of me? I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. And the good part about it, I'm here every day. I'm at the Delray Beach graveyard. And I know ain't nobody scared to come out here because I raise enough hell out here. So ain't nobody, this is where you can come at and raise hell. Just don't kick that damn pot over there. Don't kick that pot over and don't go on the other side back there making all that noise. Not until I find out who home. Other than that, I'm out to the graveyard. Always. 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 I'm to the graveyard. This is what I do. I sit to the graveyard and I have no job. I does nothing. I don't go anywhere. I don't talk to anybody. I don't fool with people. I don't eat nowhere. I don't got no boyfriend. I don't got no husband no more. I don't got nothing. I don't got nobody. I don't got a damn thing. So all I do is just sit to the graveyard like this. Graveyard. That's all I do all day. I just sit to the graveyard and say, man, I wish an MF would. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. And I start trouble. And everybody around town know me for starting trouble. Everybody, all of them know me for starting trouble. I mean, but mind you, let's keep this in mind, good and bad people. All the trouble that I start, keep in mind, everybody probably know me now. Everybody probably looking at me like she crazy and she weird. Everybody in Delray, they'll say, yes, she a troublemaker. Everybody in Delray have something to say to me. Everybody in Delray, and I'm going to start calling their names out, and if I catch them on footage, I'm going to say, wasn't no good. Everybody. All of them done got in their clicks and their hurdles. I got on went to one little meeting on the little bus one day because I said something about illegal immigrants. The conversation got to turn to me. I'm not standing for illegal immigrants. I got bigger things to do. It's enough for y'all out there for illegal immigrants. I don't have time for it. If it wasn't for Trump getting rid of these illegal immigrants, we wouldn't have a way out. I don't get a kickback because you're an illegal immigrant. I don't get housing supplement because you're an illegal immigrant. I don't get food stamp and welfare assistance because I'm an illegal immigrant or because I even know you. I don't get any benefits. I don't get health care benefits because I'm an illegal immigrant. But what I would like is for the illegal immigrants not to get it either. Because if I go in your country as an illegal immigrant, I will get put the F out your country. Especially going to your country being lazy, going to your country trying to steal, going to your country shortchanging and goddamn nickel-bockling every goddamn body that's already been there, that's been trying to work hard, that's trying to come out of hell, that's trying to have something, and trying to beat a communist country. I wouldn't get a chance in your country. And for me to be black and be 6'2", I'm damn sure in trouble. Why you think they discriminate against me? You don't know that I'm a target. They discriminate against me for real. I don't think you guys don't understand it because you're not in my lane. But I guarantee you, the average tall person will tell you they feel just like how I feel. And then for me to be in a city where there's not really tall people here, and they're not bold, bad, and bodacious like me, you don't know the target on my back. But what they don't understand, they don't know the target around them. That's why I hang here. Call it a witch if you want to. If this is the type of witch hunt I'm supposed to be living in, I'll take this over y'all narcissists any day. But if you're an illegal immigrant, haul ass. Come back the right way. I don't care if your soulmate legal. Y'all work together so that you are not illegal. We have covered up for you all for a long time. And you've never respected us. If I say something, I said something to a lady, Haitian lady, yesterday. I'm saying to her, I say, listen, when you're planning events and stuff, everybody have to stay in their own lane. When everybody stay on their own lane, we'll be able to get things accomplished. You know what you need to do in your lane. I know what I need to do in my lane, and they know what they do. So when I said it like that, the Haitian lady got hostile. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, settle down now, ponytail. Settle down. Because I let her finish. I'm like, what's the problem? Oh, when you say stay in your lane, I said, ma'am, that's just a figure of speech. That's how we speak. Oh, well, I've been in New York. Now, she a Haitian in New York. I've been in New York, and it's a lot of people in New York. And I'm a Haitian, and it's a lot of Chinamen in New York. And I'm a goddamn it, it's a lot of Cubans in New York. Hey, goddamn it, I don't give a damn right now while you in my goddamn country, you in front of me, goddamn it, I said another lane, and I ain't gonna be telling you nothing differently. Y'all understand what my culture is, and this is how we speak. This is what the problem is. That's the problem. My black culture is different than yours. You don't get to bring your culture in my country and then try to critique me. Why you think I booted that goddamn German on? Don't tell me how to speak. Don't tell me how to feel. Don't tell me when I can and cannot use my emotions. You don't tell the goddamn weather what to do. You're not going to control me either. And if a white person, Caucasian, German, goddamn Jamaican, goddamn Haitian, goddamn German, I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. If you don't understand my black culture, haul ass and get you someone that can translate. Period. And when I say these particular things, that goes for family as well. If you don't understand who I am, if you don't understand what I stand for, if you don't understand the roads and the streets I'm moving through, mind your damn business. And just don't get in my way. Especially if I've never bothered you before. Don't get in my way. Because I have no love. Now y'all take that back and you talk about it. I don't care if you family. I don't care if you siblings. I don't care if you, I don't give a damn who you is. And I definitely want other nationalities to know we're not having it. It's called Baba, Black America Back Again. Baba, Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again. We're not having it. If you don't understand how I speak, if you don't understand my different weathers, then you got a problem, not me. And I'm going to show you that especially Black women, we are totally unprotected. And because we're unprotected, I want you to understand I'm protected because you're not protecting me. And if you call that me being crazy, if you call that me being loud, if you call that me being aggressive, whatever you call it, find you another trail to travel. You see how I went to that nature walk and you seen that gray big turtle run behind me? You see how I got off of his goddamn grass? Okay? You see how I didn't turn down the dirt road like Lil' Karen be doing? Like Lil' Red Robin Hood did? Y'all notice I did not venture out. I stayed on the pavement. But when that turtle, big as that turtle was so goddamn big, it was this big, and he went to running behind my ass, and then I went to running too. Go back and look at the footage. I took off. And when I got further enough and I knew he had done got lost, I turned around and let him know I'm not running because I'm scared, turtle. I was running because I was trying to save him. Okay? And then I said, I'm calling to the people anyway because they said, do not let these animals out. Who let that turtle out? That turtle was bigger than... Lisa had a big head. Her dad, her stepdaddy had a big head. Her mama got a big, gigantic ass head. But then I kind of thought about Oprah. Because Oprah head so goddamn big. I don't know what made Oprah get any form of Ozempic. I want Oprah to go to the milligrams of Ozempic and see if any kind of milligrams affected her head. Because Oprah head done got ginormous. I'm like, why did Oprah... Oprah went from Weight Watchers straight to Ozempic. If that was the case, Oprah, why you didn't start Ozempic back then? I mean... You had a lot more weight on you then, and we wouldn't have had to see so much forehead. Like, I'm tired. Like, I can't deal with Oprah. I can't deal with them. I can't deal with Oprah. I can't deal with Oprah. I can't. I can't deal with Oprah. Oprah is a mess in the sky. No. I got so much work to do. I got an event I got to go to tonight. I got a conference call. I done declined the conference call. Y'all heard the phone ringing. I done declined the conference call like 2 times. I say, nope. I'm savoring my energy for right now. I got a mixer tonight, and I don't know how I'm going to walk in the room. I say, Jesus, how am I going to walk in this room tonight? How do I want to walk in the room tonight? Do I want to walk in? I'll be done walked in the room. I'll be done covered everything up. I'll wrap that dirt bang, cover that goddamn face. All you can see is the eyes right there. And then I'll walk in the room, and then I say, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? And they say, who that? Who that? I say, who that? They say, who that? I say, who that? Who that? Then, hey, Queen, can you give us just a word tonight? Well, the only words I probably can give you is learn how to keep me on the table. When you put me on the table, take you off. If you've already been looking for you and you finally found me, I need you to take you off the table. That's 3 letters. When you take you off the table, then put me on the table. But if you've been putting me on the table for so long, I need you to take me off the table and put I there. That's 1 letter. Take me off the table. You got to learn how to elevate from the smallest of smalls. You got to learn how to find yourself no matter where you at, and learn how to elevate from wherever you at. And if the only way for you to elevate is to say, man, I've been looking for you. Get in the mirror. I've been looking for you. If you've been looking for you, you ever found me? Because if I done found me, at what point Do I put I there? Learn how to support yourself. Learn how to give your own self the push that you deserve. Stop looking for you and find me. When you find me, start pointing the finger at I. Stop looking for you if you already found me. Once you find me, I want you to take that finger. It takes one finger to say I. Talk to I now. Who is I? Talk to I. Learn how to elevate. You got to find ways to elevate on your own. You know why? Because people not gonna elevate you. People don't give a damn about you unless you giving them something. I don't give a damn if you giving them your energy to fuss with them. You giving them your energy to loan money to them. You giving them your energy to be sorrowful for them. You giving them your energy to goddamn listen to them. You giving people so much of you till you forgot about me. And you giving so much of me to goddamn it, I just don't exist no more. Where they do that at? And then I had to put I back on the table. 55. As long as I put I on the table, I don't give a damn what you said. And don't walk in fear. Don't walk in fear. Be by yourself. You want to learn how to get out of fear? Stand in the dark by yourself and watch how many men come there for you. God damn it, if you could stay through the dark all night long, I guarantee you can conquer the daylight. You just got to learn. Matter of fact, if you've been in the daylight so long, go to the dark. Stay in the dark and see what happens. I guarantee you, be in the dark so long, I guarantee you're going to be able to see. You got to take your own self away from here. Don't wait for people to take you. Don't do it. I don't give a damn if it's red coming through. Don't do it. Stop looking for you and find me. And once I know who me is, don't settle for nothing less than I. Minimize those letters. Go from 3 to 2 to 1. Go from 3 to 2 and then 1. Stop looking for you and find me. Take me off the table and then it's only I. And that's when you connect. Connect yourself with all 3 of you. And at any given time, you decide what season you want me, you, or I to be in. Don't put nobody else there. See, this is how you got to learn how to detach from the inside of who you are. Because it's easy for people to leave relationships and they still be hurt on the inside, and people don't really know how to get rid of that. They don't know how to get rid of that hurt. And not only do they not know how to get rid of that hurt, a lot of times people don't even know how to people don't even know how to gravitate through hurt. People don't even know how to maneuver through hurt. Matter of fact, it's so bad until it's a lot of people don't even know how to even address hurt. They don't even know where to start at. And you won't believe where I started. I started because I told you I just walked out the door one day and told God, just remove. And I wasn't playing. 2022. I said, remove everything from around me. And then I tried to take it back. It was too late. Everything went. The first person that I apologized to, and I didn't even mean to. I don't even know how it happened. All I know is I went to South Carolina like about 2 weeks after I asked God to remove everybody from my past. I say remove everybody. Then I went to South Carolina and I had to go to Royal Baptist Church. I told you I had partied all night, got up, ready to roll, went to church. I jumped straight out the bed, brushed my teeth, washed my face. I didn't even change my clothes because I had been partying all night, but I had promised my dad I would be to church, to Royal Baptist Church. So I get to the church, sitting up in there. The pastor started preaching about the alabaster box. My God, the B. When that I got the video of it too. I got the sermon, and I need to take that and I need to take that sermon and I need to pin it to my channels. And I'm gonna make sure that I start making that video more accessible. That's the mega church that my grandma helped started. Wait till we get to Carolina. Y'all ain't seen me have, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Listen, it's a lot about to take place. This the time to hang on. Listen to me. I went to the church. The pastor started preaching about the alabaster box. And I turned out of the blue. I turned to my dad's wife. And I grabbed her hand. And I said to her, I said, if I've ever done anything to offend you, I said from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. And she looked at me and she said, okay. She said, I accept your apology. And I let her hand go. And I left it just like that. And I'm saying to myself, she didn't even know how to free herself. But it wasn't her time. It was my time. And I started with the clearly, and I didn't realize it then. I started 111-3-3. I started with the one woman in my heart I knew never liked me. And that was my dad's wife. And she don't even know me. But she didn't like me because maybe the love of my dad, maybe I'm his only daughter, maybe she know my grandma, you know, only granddaughter, really my grandma, that's really my great grandma. My grandma, not my grandma Sophie, my grandma in Carolina. So I turned to her and I apologized to her. And I freed myself because I know I never did anything to her. And I didn't understand what was going on at that time. But I still did what I was supposed to do because the pastor preached about the alabaster box, man. And wait till y'all hear that sermon from Royal Baptist Church. And we're going to be talking a lot about, we're going to be seeing a lot of Royal Baptist churches because I'm going to be flying back and forth to South Carolina because that's my grandmama started that church. My grandma, I got my grandma's plantation that she was on. I got a lot of stuff where I'm going to be bringing up the seats, show you how my grandmother made history. And my grandmother's adopted and my dad's adopted and my mom's adopted. So it's a lot of unraveling in my family that I've been trying to do for years. But sometimes you got to go back to the front door. And in order for you to go back to the front door, I had to go back to the front door. In order for me to be where I'm at right now and understand what I'm here and what I'm supposed to be doing, I had to go back to the front door. And going back to the front door in my world also consisted of apologizing to my dad's wife for whatever I may have done to her, whether I know it or not. Because sometimes things happen when you know not to. Because for me personally, I couldn't have did anything to her. Even as a kid. Nah, ain't no way. I didn't. But I apologized to her. I went back to the front door years ago. But within that same year, July 1st, I separated from the husband. July 17th, I stopped using heavy artillery profane languages. The MF or S word, the BS, I don't use those words. Now, I will ass your ass out of here. I would damn your ass to death. Yes. Now, I might have to put some structure on those when I feel like it, not when no man tell me to. I put my own boundaries and understood what I needed to do to better myself. And I had to live with those things, me by myself. So I put those things in perspective. But guess what you also don't know either. So also that August, all of this was in 2022. That's where the white man actually attacked me at my house. The one that I told you, I didn't even know this man, but I had a dream about him. I knew what was going to happen because God had showed it to me. And I text someone. I tried to talk to one of the ex-aunties about it, and she happened to call me that day. So the guy attacked me that morning. This was August the 12th, 2022. This was August the 12th, 2022. This was August the 12th, 2022. Wait, I'm going to tell y'all why I'm laughing. This was August the 12th, 2022. And the man did that to me that morning. And then later on that afternoon, I went and had my life rebirth. I had a rebirth in my life. I had a rebirth in my life with Ifa, and I'm glad I did with in my Orishan spirituality, and that was that afternoon. But on September, it might have been September the 16th, or it might have been September the 19th, whichever one of those day was. One of the Piggyfoot ex-cousins was having a gender reveal. And I stood around the room. I could tell you what I had on and all. I had all velvet on. Yes, I did. I had on these bell-bottom velvet pants, baby, and this bell-bottom look, child. I got to find a picture of that. Yes, I stepped up in that room, that ass, that day. I stepped up in the room, that ass. But guess what? When I stepped up in the room, I had a little cup in my hand. And what people will tell you about me, I really don't like to drink when I'm out. I drink before I leave for one other reason. Like if I'm going out for the night, I'll have something to drink before I leave. But when I get to the club, please don't send your drinks down there to me. Send your money. I tell anybody, don't send me no drinks. And if you see me in the mirror dancing, leave me alone. Because I do only me. I don't bother nobody in the club. Here's the thing. I looked around the room and I had the cup in my hand. The girl, her name was Audrey. She came up to me. She said, Drick, she said, you so beautiful. She said, you always look so good. And I looked at her. I said, thank you, Audrey. She said, you're welcome. And we kind of gave each other a hug. And when she did that, you won't believe I looked. I know good and damn well he about to move this machine. See? I told y'all. See there? He knew he was in my way, but it's okay. So anywho, hey. Is he coming this way? See that? I told y'all they was in my damn parking spot. You see it, I waited patiently. Anyway, these men work so hard around here. I'm not being funny, y'all. These men at this graveyard work so hard, and to me, it's hurtful. It's hurtful to see how hard these men work. I'm talking about they do everything out here. I don't know if they get extra compensation. Doubt it. I don't know if they get recognition. Doubt it. I don't know if they get bonuses. Doubt it. But the intensity and the love that these men be showing, that they care about this graveyard, and I'm not joking. They work hard, man. Like y'all didn't know, this is the city employees, man, that got to take people orders and stuff and not be compensated the right way, not be talked to the right way, not be treated the right way. These people really honestly work hard out here without the city really even acknowledging them. But off of that real quick, so back to the story. As I looked around the room, I was not joking. I giggled to myself. And I said, man, this is bad. I swear to God, I put my left hand. I said, this is bad. I said, because when I leave here, I said, I won't see these people no more. And I wasn't joking. And I didn't. For about 2 or 3 months, I hadn't seen nobody until one day I was in the arcade and one slewfoot to the side, light pole down, decided to come and damn near run me around the arcade and all try to get up in my face until I put my man. I said, man, you better back up out my goddamn face, man. And I said to her, oh, I'm going to tell, I said, tell so-and-so she dead to me. I said that about one person. This goddamn slew-footed boy then went back through the whole family and say I said something about that, knowing good and damn well that wasn't true. But what was true was I cut their ass off at their gender reveal day. That was the truth. And I cut them all off. And when I cut them off, that meant you no longer have to worry about putting me in your group text. You no longer have to worry about inviting me to your food stamp party. You no longer had to worry about Me eating your watered down collard greens with no goddamn seasoning and sugar and fatback grease in it. I don't give a damn. I don't want to eat from your goddamn house. You got too much water in the collard greens. Your goddamn macaroni and cheese ain't got no damn mac. And you forgot to bake the goddamn baked beans. Knuckle sandwich head. It look like the only thing they can do is cook a little pot of crabs. And they better believe them the snow crabs. They take them damn side butter. Garlic. Now, they know how to do some snow crab legs. I don't eat from them. I don't know. I seen them. I don't know. You got to ask them how it tastes. The point that I'm making, let them go. Black sheeps, let them go. Learn how to stand firm. When you find you, put me on the table. Stop looking for me so long and get the I. Learn how to elevate you, me, and I, me, you. You learn how to utilize your you, me, and I. Don't stand on nobody else's business but your own. Long as you mind your business and you stay in your lane, I don't give a damn. You cutthroat shocky their ass. This is my business. But my mammy, nobody better not get in my way. And I mean none of them. Because all of them will tell you, I don't fool with none of them. None ya. I don't bother them. I cut their ass off and they didn't know. Cut it. Yick it. Cut it. So I don't want to play spades with you either. I don't. Unless you're selected from the family to be around me. Because until then, I don't even want you breathing my breath even at the graveyard. I don't even want you around my air. That's why I decided I don't got to go to y'all functions. I don't got to go to y'all stuff. Matter of fact, I don't even got to go to your grocery stores. I don't like going to the grocery store anywho, hey. And these people work hard. They work hard. They deserve a little bit more than what the city of Delray been giving them. Now, mind you, now look at this now. Now you see all of that? See the back of there? See that? Now, they got to clean all of that up. But mind you, we got people that come out here and cut the grass. Now, they got to get up too, even though we got people that come out here. Look how this man is bending his back. Y'all don't understand, man. These city workers do a lot. Look at this. Look at that. That's bad. They work hard. They work hard. They work hard. And I guarantee you they don't pay these people the way they're supposed to. They work hard out here. I wanted to do the city of Delray, even throw a luncheon for them. I wanted to do, they get even gift cards. Man, this not right. This is not right. I don't bother them and they don't bother me. But look how hard this man working, man. Look at this. They work hard. These are not city employees that don't do nothing all day but sit in the car and run goddamn ACs. They not those type of city employees. These men really work their butt off. They really work their butt off, and we should start showing recognition to people at the funeral, at the graveyards. They deserve a day. They deserve to be acknowledged. They deserve to be respected. How do you just hire anybody out here that don't care what the sentimental value is of these premises? These men go home, I'm sure they wore out. I'm sure they don't get any kind of letters of appreciation. Now, if you got someone, they got this lady Yasmin or Jasmine. She worked remotely from home. I never see her out here, and I never see Sam out here. Even though Sam lied in my face and tried to say he be out here, he's a liar. If he's out here, I should be able to go back in my footage all the way back. And at some point or another, I should have ran into him by now. But if you don't fight for something, you're going to fall for everything. See, the family don't want to be bothered with me because they never been fighters, talkers. And they talk in these circles. And they talking other people business and other people meetings. See, they won't come and rally where it makes sense. I went to the family asking them about helping with my mom church child. They ran. I don't do that. I don't go there. I don't want to get in that shoe. But they get in everybody else business. See, long as they could talk up under people's dresses and talk at their food stamp parties and talk at their little housing get-togethers and fumble arms, they good. They can do stuff like that. That make them important. That make them big dogs. But to come out here and fight for their ancestry rights, fight for the paperwork. Do you not understand the history? There's a history out here. And this isn't a history to where we got to go and look at different flower colors. See, that's not the history. That's not it. The history that we got out here at the Delray Beach Graveyard, the history that we have out here is a different history. We got the tombs. We got the whole side of the graveyard. Yeah, I got tongue twisted there, man. I bet your mama and grandma flowers don't look better than mine. Y'all don't see that thing? Man, please. I'm gonna get a flower. I'm gonna get a pot put on there. Man, play with it if y'all want to. And guess what? I've been everywhere. Those are like these. They like peppermint colored flowers. I only found those at 2 Dollar Trees. And guess what? No other flowers out here have that color. Man, please. I was thinking about getting me some. I really wish I could find some green, like I wish it was a waterproof green velvet flowers that I could put in that pot. Like I want to find somewhere that got different type of flower material, but I want it to be waterproof. If there's anybody out there that knows someone that make these type of flowers, don't come to me talk about it's all. I don't want the flowers. That's too much. Because y'all know we keep the flowers out here. Like my mama, I got about 14 graves that I go and see and show love and change flowers and just give my time. See, that's the time that it doesn't matter if you tell me that I've been to my mama church or not. It don't matter. But I go to my mama building. They gonna pay for it. The man working hard too. Working real hard, so they don't even get no recognition. But if I can help it, I'm gonna make sure they do. I'm gonna show y'all. I don't know if I showed y'all already, but I got to change the other flowers out. I said I might try to do it towards this weekend because I'm moving, so I'm going to I'm gonna show y'all Janette Flowers, her family. Someone came out to visit her, and I'm so glad that they did. And she has see her flowers? They are so bright and beautiful. This is Janette. And I didn't put another flower there because the family, she had got some visitors, and those are so bright. I wanted to leave them just like it is because that's what the family bought, and it just made me feel so good that, you know, somebody came out. And it's the second time. Matter of fact, somebody came out for the first time in 2026. That's how she got those flowers. And then somebody came out one time in 2025, and they brought her these beautiful, 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 beautiful red roses. And they were so beautiful until I held on to them as long as I could. And it was one rose where I could clamp. So I had her all white, And then I clamped on the red rose, and those were so beautiful. I said, I want to find a company because I have about 14 graves, and they don't all have to be the same, but I want to make sure that I can resonate with their colors as well. And a lot of them have pictures already. A few of them, like Wendy have a picture, Hattie has a picture. Who else has a picture? I think it's just those two. I think Lil Bit have a picture. Yeah, I think just those two have a picture. But they got pictures up of the colors that they already had on. Like Wendy has on black and red, and Hattie has on white, red, and gold. I say, get it. Get it, Hattie. I ain't joking. That's what I'm saying. And then there's, see, there's a lot of flowers out here. See, I say I'm gonna try to do something like those. I you know, it's families that come out here, but like it's families where they didn't have anybody. See that? Like they don't have any visitors. It's been so long. So, you know, once when somebody come to me, what I'll do, I try not to do too much of this right here. I just ride on by. But sometimes you might get one grave or something that might get my attention. Like, see, like all of these over here, like you see how empty those pots are. Let me get out and show you. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. My pen, because it got a stylus on the back. Okay, so this right here is what I'm saying. So, like these particular flowers over here. See how these pots right here? See stuff like this right here? Like nothing in there. Like this, and this is a very beautiful grave too, Castillo. So nobody has been. See these flowers and see these ones on the back row? I'm looking for my Allen Brown. So I got to get the guys because I need them to tell me where my Allen Brown is at. But you see how nobody's been out? So what I do, now that I know these flowers are here, oh man, this is so bad. It's okay. It's all right. 2003, 2004, 2003. Oh man, look at this. He was a little young boy. Look at him, man. Y'all tell him hello. His name is Raven D'Angelo Palmer. He passed away in 2003, and his birthday is September. Oh man, September the 4th. I'm sorry, July 14th, 1993. So it's just little flowers like this. You know, when I see them like this, and they don't have flowers in them, and I didn't really have the money, so now I'm gonna make sure that I got to make sure that I get flowers and stuff for a lot of them, man, because all they want, you know, you don't have to put no bunch of flowers in there. All you got to do, like at the Dollar Tree, just one. If you get like just one flower. I do. I know how I feel when people forget about you. You know? And the Haitian girl had said that, I guess in the Haitian culture, like they don't, I guess like in the Haitian culture, they don't really come back and visit graves and stuff. You know, and I couldn't knock her for that because for a long time, I wouldn't even come out to the graveyard. It took my grandma, Sophie, to pass away for me to come to the graveyard. And because I know that when my grandma was living, like she was the only person where I could go and eat cake, and then my grandma go buy a crab, and I would pick her up from work and we go under the carport and we just eat just our church cake, our crab, and we just really just sat with me and my grandma under the carport because my grandma was also tall. My grandma was a tall lady too. She wasn't tall as me, but my grandma was very tall. She had a Coca-Cola body. She was very beautiful. And And my grandma had a big foot like me. My grandma wore a size 11. And when my grandma passed away, I guess they didn't know that my grandma had promised me that I could get some of her shoes. But I don't know what they did with them. I didn't say nothing. I just left it like that. They almost did the same thing with my mama. They moved all my mama's stuff out of the house. And not one of them even thought to ask me, did I want nothing? Stuff like that always bothered me. And you could tell they don't care. Because they do stuff like that all the time. But how you gonna just move somebody mama's stuff and don't even ask the older daughter, like, do she want something? And then for a pastor to say, like, I don't go to church. It's not true. It's all good, though. I don't care. That's just when you know you deal with people that's very inconsiderate. They're very inconsiderate because when you cut from a different cloth, then those are the things. It happens just like that. It does. It happens like that. But sometimes it doesn't matter what people say, and people would think it's a joke. But God keep you hidden for a reason. God keep you hidden for a reason, because when it's your season and it's your time to shine and it's your time to be heard, it's your time to be seen and your time to be said, ain't nothing you can do. There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. When it's your season, it doesn't matter. Nobody. If it's really your season, you can't even stop it. Ask God. You better ask God. And people can think you crazy if you want to. Ask God when it's your season. When it's your season, like it's their season, honestly, to start getting this damn grass right, y'all. Doing it inch by inch. You're doing just a little bit better, because it did look crappy. It looked bad. I can see where we got everything marinated down in the line now. It's in the line now. So I don't give a damn. I can raise all the hell I want to raise out here. They gonna get this graveyard together. And if I got to raise the hell and continue to do what I do and just fight by myself, it's exactly what I'm gonna do, because there is no reason why our graveyard it should consider to always look like this. And all of the Haitian people, like the lady said, that they don't really come back to the graveyard and they don't visit graves. She said that's something in the Haitian culture, and I want you to know, because that's in your Haitian culture, I understand that, and we will accept that. We're not here to knock anything from nobody's culture. All I got to tell you, in your culture, you need to be reminded to pick up your snot rags and your toilet tissue papers and stuff like that and put it in the person next to you, put it in their pocketbook, and don't leave it on the grounds. Okay, that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I really don't care if you visit back again. But to me, if you don't come and visit, why take up the space? You get what I'm saying? But if that's what you choose to do, because that's your money, fine. But don't leave your litter out here. Clean up behind your damn selves when you leave the graveyard. And I don't know why we have not had them just yet to bring those garbage cans out here. But those garbage cans are going to get out here. See, they think I'm a nobody. But we're going to see. Even this part is looking a little bit better. The dirt road to hell is almost covered up. The dirt road to hell is almost done. See all of this? All of this. All of that. We're going to get some orderly fashion out here. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Even that look a little bit better. They done took that patch of grass and laid the patch of grass down. Look at that. Look how they got the grass there. Look at that. Just laid the grass down how you felt like it. Look at the bald spot on the side. Huh. Oh, gotta do better than that. And again, I'm not blaming the men out here because these men can only do who called the order. And if they don't come, now y'all gonna think I'm joking, and I'm not kidding. Y'all about to see this thing show you the middle finger. Y'all about to get the middle finger on y'all watch. And I'm not, listen, the way white people always in the middle of stuff. Oh my God, it's obscene. They, look what you're running into. Y'all not gonna tell me that's not the middle finger. Look at this. Now don't forget we got some wind. Look at this middle finger in front of me. Tell me that don't look like a wee, a middle finger. It don't look like this. Look, it don't look like this. Look at that. That don't look like the middle finger. Tell me why they get to have stuff like this as we enter in, no matter which way we come. Look at this. You come from that way, you're going to get the middle finger in the little D-I-C-K. You come from that way over there, you're going to get the middle finger in the D-I-C-K. You come from over there, you come from back there. And mind y'all, that sign right there, that's the sign right there where they called those people all the way from Hollywood to do that little sign right there. Now, mind you, and I'm not joking, to do this little sign, the middle finger right here, look at the middle finger. Look at the middle finger. The only reason why you see the water boiling over is because it's windy. That look like the middle finger or a wee-wee. Why can't we have the water coming out like a water sprout? Why does it have to be sitting up like you telling us that, oh, kiss your ass? Oh, this the middle finger. What y'all gonna do? See, it's an insult. To me, this insult to injury. As soon as you come in, y'all seen the funerals the other day, and they got to come straight into that. Now, I wonder if they're going to change it for those people. Look at that right there. They had somebody come all the way from Hollywood to do that little sign, but they didn't get that done. Tell me that don't look like the middle finger or the D-I-C-K. Y'all got me bent. I don't give a damn how much I cry. I'm where I'm supposed to be at. I don't care. I'm where I'm supposed to be at, cry. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm where I'm supposed to be at. And guess what? And I'm so... I know good and well they ain't in my community. Did these people buy more grass? What the hell? Now see how they got the man picking up the pallets? Look at this. Look at this now. I'm not kidding. They treat black people bad around here. And the black gate. Look at the gate. Ain't no reason why I should know this whole graveyard. Look at that. Look at that. Look how they got the man working like a dog. Look at that. He working hard. Look at that. They made this man go and buy a water hose system and all. Look. Look at the grass on the back of the car. They finally getting grass out here. Finally. Finally. Look at that. Look at it. They got the man getting the grass. Look at that. Look at this. Finally. Finally got some grass. Now I want them to fix that too. I want you to fix it. Fix it, God. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I don't know where my grandmammy at. They can't tell me where she at. They can't tell me where my great-granddaddy at. Like, I don't know, and I'm not being funny. And they think that I'm going to go away I'm not going a goddamn place. And I'm not being funny with them. I'm not going in there. Wait a minute. Let's go back and see if they picked the trash up back here yet. Let's see if any trash picked up. Let me see if it's trash pickup day yet. I see some trash. God damn. Wait a minute. I'm getting out. Hell no. I don't give a damn if I cry Minnie's ass. I don't care. Now I got to go all the way over here. What the hell? Man, that's a big one. What the heck? Ooh, that's a big bird. Look, 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 look. Look, he big. See? Fly away. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Where he going at? Oh, I thought he was going over there in no land. Don't go in no land, man. There's puddles of water over there. It is puddles and puddles and puddles of water. But let me tell y'all what happened. I was sitting in the car, and on the top, you should have seen the white bird. He flew straight to my window and then landed on the top of the car. And I'm not joking. And I was so shocked I didn't want to move, and you could hear him with his little claws, a white bird. And I had asked the guys, it was some guys that came out here, and I had asked the guys, was he still sitting on the top of the car? And it was like, huh? And people didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I say, never mind. I thought a bird was on top of my car. They couldn't even find their graves. Look at the trash. Look at the trash now. I mean, how many times we gonna have to be reminded of somebody had a birthday? Oh, look at the cat coming out. He's so beautiful. He gonna come out just because I'm over here. It's a black and white cat back there. Look at the trash. Look at the trash. Look at all the trash now. Look at the gate. There's nothing that they could do. Look at the gate. They can't fix the gate. Look at man down. Look at the trash. Look at all that. Look at. It's a hole in the gate. They can't even cut the tree limbs down. Look at this. Why can't they cut? They can't cut the trees. So the city getting away with murder. They using the money for what the hell? Look at all the trash. Look at this. Look at the gate. This is how they started them illegal immigrants coming in. Right. See? See? Look at that in there. Look. Look at all this. Look at that. Look at the trash. I want to know where my grandmammy at. Look at all the trash back up in there. I can go all the way back down there. Look at there. Look at all the trash. Now, if you come out here and cut the grass, y'all cut, look at the Frito. If y'all come out here and y'all cut the grass at least 2 times a week, why do we have grass along, why do we have trash along the gates like that? Like, no, you guys aren't doing what you're supposed to do. It's trash even on that back gate over there. These people done bump they damn everlasting ass heads. This is ridiculous. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. No, it don't. It don't make sense to me. Look at there. Y'all better know that is history. All of that over there, all of this, all of them, all them slaves down, all of them, they history. You better believe it. Not only are they history, I promise you, you're gonna connect them with whoever the loved ones are, as long as I can help it. I'm not going anywhere. They're going to honestly, they're going to put some respect on this graveyard, because this is history. And because this is our history in the city of Delray, and the city of Delray is trying not to acknowledge them, that's what pissed me off, because you're not just not acknowledging the history of Delray, you're not acknowledging where my great-grandparents are at. That's what the problem was for me. The problem is when they do stuff and they cover it up. When they do things and they cover it up. This is the history of Delray. These are the slaves that are down on the ground. They didn't even get recognition for Black History Month. And you know what I found out? So I looked up that Spady Museum. I'm wondering, is that Spady Museum? Because it says something about the diaspora. So we all know the diaspora is the other countries. So we all know that the diaspora is the other countries. So that Spady Museum seems like it's not about the American Black history. So I'm like, what is, like, I left it alone for now. I said, oh, I'm coming back to it. If you sit in the city of Delray and you're supposed to be representing anything Black in Delray, you're going to have to come through me nowadays, because I want to know where everything at. I want to know, why is it that we on this graveyard? Why is it that they doing everything they can to keep me from getting the names of everybody out here? Now all of a sudden, oh, you can go and you got to now do, you got to get the copy from over there. But Sam didn't tell me that over a month ago. He didn't even try to reach back out to me. He didn't try to message me. The only reason why Sam brought that up is because whoever the other lady is, Allison, whatever her damn name is, she walked out there. And I gave her the second letter that needed to go to Sam. If she knew Sam was back there, why didn't she say, hey, hold on a minute, Sam may be available? Something just told me to go back in the building. Go back and look at the tape. I only went back in the building. I don't know, something told me to go back in there. This guy Sam was rude to me for absolute. I don't even know why he was rude to me. And I had to ask him, do you know me? Like, you could tell they had been pillow talking about me. And I'm like, why y'all pillow talking? They got that order from the city. They had to. From the city manager. Because I found out the city manager is over this guy, Sam. If the lady, Yasmin, works remotely from home, why did I not get that paperwork if they know they got access to get it to me? And they promised it to me. Like, why would they not do that? Why? Because they're covering up the history of Delray. They're trying to cover up. It's a lot of scandal going on. Like, I need to look into what's going on with Swinton. It's some discrimination about Swinton. It's like the city of Delray trying to box like the weather, because it's about the storm. But I can tell you this, at the end of the day, y'all better stay tuned, because no matter which way this go, it's going to get ugly for them before it get cute. And I know they probably think I'm joking. I'm like, they must not remember me. They can't. But it's okay. I'm glad that they don't remember me. I'm glad that they looking at me like, who this woman, Harpo? Harpo gonna show you who used to whoop his ass. That's what Harpo gonna say. Don't mess with her. Nah, that ain't Oprah. That ain't Oprah daddy mama. That's Oprah mama daddy. Okay? I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going for it. It needs to be some respect brought to this graveyard. I want to know the names of every single one of those slaves that's laying down over there. I want to know where my grandmammy and my granddaddy is at. Great at that. I want to know where my great granddaddy is at. Matter of fact, I need to be asking them where my granddaddy is at as well. Okay? So I'm trying to get to the bottom, but like I said, the family, ain't no sense in talking to them. So this is the way I had to get it. I had already went to one family. Matter of fact, I went to a few family members asking for information. They don't know anything. So what you want me to do? Keep letting the blind lead me? Ain't no sense in me going to folks that can't give me nothing. And then I shouldn't have even went to them for that. They done had so many Christmas parties without me. I say, okay. All right, okay. I say, okay, party. One man, I ain't gonna get into it. Child, these people is a mess. All I know is we gonna get to the bottom of what's going on out there. I'm getting ready to have a meeting. And my heart is like, I ain't even drop it on y'all yet. And everybody in the family that tried to look at me, talk about me, disinvite me, don't invite me, ain't never give a damn. My family ain't never give a damn to the capacity of, they don't even know nothing about my children. They don't even know anything about my children. Nothing. And it's okay, because I made sure my kids didn't know nothing about them. So we did good. And I'm proud of myself for that. So that kept my children out the family drama. That kept my children out the friendly drama. That kept my kids out the old drama. And God damn it, my kids prepared for the new drama. They don't even know. Toy don't even know nothing about little left-legged lying-ass lazy Lisa. She don't even know how that hag jumped in my damn face, want to fight me. Now, y'all know good and well that girl will get hurt messing with me. Anybody that keep up with me know. Man, I will shuggy duggy that ass all up and down her mama porch. I'll keep it at the porch. And she huffing and puffing so soon. I'm like, girl, do you know the workouts I do? Do you know it's workouts what I do? If you can't go and jog 2 miles and walk 2, you cannot keep up with me. You got to go with your mama and keep getting your hair done. I don't know what type of hairdo that lady had. That lady had a swoop back ponytail. I looked at, I said, damn, sister. Your daughter did tell me to call you ma'am. I'm like, damn, I ain't going to be calling you ma'am and you about my damn age. You just look quite older than me. You just look like the mother of the church, but come on. Like, where this lady been getting her hair done at? In the dark? Do like I do, girl. Just put you a cap on. Them white folks, I don't know. I think this lady, where this lady work at? I got to find out, because I'm going to have to make sure we try to subpoena some records or something, because I'm going, I ain't even got to subpoena them records. I'm going straight to them. I'm going to get them dates on there. Surely am. Huh. Can't come to, listen, people talk about you. I can't come to the graveyard and be emotional. I can't be in my house and be emotional. I can't come online and be emotional. I can't tell my story and be emotional. It's like I can't do nothing. All I could do is how people tell me to do. I got to react the way they want me to react. I got to speak the way they want me to speak. I got to say how I feel the way they want me to say how I feel. How the hell? Wait till we have these interviews. Man, listen, I ain't joking. Y'all just don't know what kind of ride y'all in for. You're in for a ride, because I don't plan on going nowhere without this weapon. This is my weapon. I'm not going anywhere without this weapon. Just like I used to tell my men only man cave, when we start sitting down, I'm not going to be doing deals if my men only man cave is not up in the air while I'm talking. I'm working that out too. I'm working that out, because I'm not going to do it, because I know my men only man cave is what helped me get to where I'm at even today, because I can go and talk to my men and I don't give a damn what nobody say, period. Go back and look at our footage. And I got to know my men through typing and texting and messaging. I didn't get to know my men by listening to their voices. I didn't get to know them by knowing what personally go on in their house, because that's not the type of conversation that we have to have. We have a more mutual understanding of, how was your day? It started off like that. And it goes into that, which is what men want you to ask them. But guess what? The men also notice it's what I want you to ask me. So I was able to go and find my level of respect by forming a men-only man cave. And it's about to get bigger, because I'm making sure I'm getting my schedule together. I'll be situated probably by next week with where I'm moving at. Don't ask me where. Still really don't know. But wherever I go, it's going to be a good surprise. But I'm going to make sure that I have my men only man cave scheduled. Is that a bird? You see the bird? Where you at? I'm telling y'all, look. Oh, look. She back on top of the car again. Look at y'all hear it? She back on top of the car. Oh my goodness, did y'all heard it? Look. The one right there, the one in the front right there. You didn't hear the screeching? This is the second time they landed on top of my car. I'm telling you, when I was on the other side over there, they landed on top. One of them landed on top of my car. And I told you can hear the screeching. I just told y'all the story where I asked the young man, did they see the bird on top of my car? Tell me y'all ain't hear that bird just now sitting. He landed. Boy, you better know when God in the building. God damn it, cry your eyes out. I don't give a damn. I'm going to cry till my mammy come back to where she need to be. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm going to cry sometimes. I'm going to be happy sometimes. I'm going to get with they stink ass when I need to. And when I want to, God damn it, I'm going to be as emotional as I want to be. And nobody ain't going to stop me. And if you feel the same way, God damn it, do you. And I'm not joking. Long as I'm out here, man, God always in the building. That man told me I don't go to church. Man, y'all don't know how that shattered me. When that little man told me I don't go to church, I said, what now? You say I don't do what? Man, I've been a watchman over my mama building. I've been a watchman. I'm telling you, do you know how many days I wanted to pull that paperwork up and something said, no, it ain't time, because I probably would have flipped out too quick. I go to my mama church. I ride by my mama church. I go where my mama house at. I ride by my mama house. Man, I don't even ask my mama, do you want me to say any of this? I even asked my mama that. And my mama didn't give me no sign to let it go. She didn't tell, I didn't get that sign to let it go. And I'm not going to let it go. And in a way, even if I do get a sign from my mama to tell me to let it go, I'm still not going to let it go because of the disrespect that came out of that church. Because of the disrespect of not even honoring the founders. My mom is a founder of that church. My mom was the head macho of that church. And for little lacking ass Lisa to call my mother her godmother and then say, go get your mammy. Well, I am the mammy. Or were you asking me to go get my daughter? See, T.I.'s son done woke Mammy up. Mammy, that's my mama. Her name is Mammy. I went over to their house. My mama ain't give me the no-go. That's why I kept going. I left my card earlier. And then I went back after I left the graveyard. I went back over there at night. And for that young lady, yo mama this, yo mammy this. But you get long booty sissy maid that would reach out, that not even reach out, that would be even answering phone calls instead of saying, well, why did y'all remove the name? Like, why didn't y'all call? If it was, because if you ain't seen me and you know I came and called, why didn't y'all call back? But see, I got the kind of family to where it don't matter why I did it. It's just a good reason for them to continue not to be a sibling to me, or not to be a cousin to me, or not to be a family member to me. Suck a dick. I don't need you. Take your food stamps and your family and your goddamn parties. Go sit in your housing section and have your all the goddamn rumbays you want to have. I don't give a damn. But about my mammy, I'm going to find out where my mammy at. I'm going to find out where my Napoleon Enoch at. I'm going to find out, goddamn it, if I got to find out where my daddy, my mama daddy at, I'm going to find that out too. And don't get in my way. I don't give a damn if I come out here and cry till new palm trees get planted. I'm not going nowhere. I don't care. Y'all, I want my whole family to continue to do what you all been doing. But this time, I need you to clean it up. I need you to rally your little fat asses and your flat asses down to the city, and I want you to join forces with them. That's how rugged they are. Join forces with all the ones that are against me. And it's fine. I'm going to be okay with it. Because y'all got to overcome me. It's too many of y'all for me to remember. But one thing about it, 18 things for sure, I ain't going to forget you though. I might not address you because you might not be worth it. They're going to get a lot of those days. They're going to be like, damn, she don't even talk to me. When you was making them badass baked beans, not putting no coloring in it, not using no goddamn ketchup, not using all the stuff you're supposed to put in there to make them good, true, hard down baked beans. God damn it. That's why I don't come to you, because you don't know how to make baked beans. How about we just put it like that? You don't know how to make baked beans and you got too much water in your collard greens. And you still using fresh neck bones instead of smoke. And you don't know how to make rutabagas. And you don't know how to make lima beans. And you don't put no okra in your lima beans either, goddamn it. How about that? And then your ribs ain't good either, because when you pick them up off the fork, they don't bend. See, they're supposed to do the bend back. See how that's bent? They don't supposed to be like this. They're supposed to bend. When you put that fork in them, they're supposed to bend. You're supposed to be able to throw them ribs over your shoulder, and it's supposed to sit like a U. That's why I don't eat from your ass. I should not have to have a chainsaw to cut the chicken. That's why I don't eat from your ass. I want homemade dressing, stuffing. You know, like you take it off the turkey neck bone. You know, you take it off the leg quarter. You know, you grind up your celery, your bell peppers, your onions. You know, you got your broth. You know, I want you to cook it right. I want you to make your cornbread from scratch. You know, like I did when I was getting on the shelf at Walmart. Yeah, I got the video too. I got the CD where I did a whole commercial to get on the shelf with grandma's old-fashioned dressing. See, I did stuff like that when the family was looking down on me. When the family was not inviting me to stuff, what they did was they left me in the woods to work and fend for myself. But one thing about it, when a man work, she must get paid. And I done worked hard without the help of the family. I've worked hard and I'm okay now. I'm about to enjoy my riches. And thank you all for not hanging in there with me. Thank you for not believing in me. Thank you for not trusting me. Thank you, family, for making sure that you disinvited me to any and everything that you all had. Thank you for making sure that you got your little neighbors with their fat asses. Thank you for making sure that they acted funny anytime I came around too, like all y'all was better than me. Y'all wasn't even better than my mama, let alone me. Okay? Let's keep it real. And I want to tell the city of Delray, thank you, and I appreciate you for being gut holes. Thank you, and I appreciate you for being bamboozlers, assholes, and dirty foots. I just want to tell all of them thank you, and if you fit in the category, can you please stay there? If you don't fit, don't force the glove. How about that? But if you want to put the glove on, just keep it to yourself. Girl, was you talking about me? Boy, did you hear me talk about you? Did you have any guilt? Did you feel any kind of pain? Was it any pressure in your throat? Was your ears burning? Did you brush your teeth this morning? Did you wash your face? When the last time you washed your hair? Did you clean your toes up? Did you get a pedicure? Did you go get a manicure? What did you do for yourself before you came and asked me that? See, that's how I feel about the people in Delray. I feel so disgusted about them. I'm so disgusted. When I tell you I'm disgusted, especially, man, if you sit on any of these boards, I'm disgusted. The reason why I'm disgusted, honestly, with the women of Delray, man, F the family, because I ain't never have them. They always been disgusting. Anywho, hey, the reason why I'm disgusted with the women of Delray, especially the ones that seen the video with Sergeant No Dick, half a nut, bare sack with the bald spot in the back of his goddamn head, bare nuts. The reason why I'm disgusted is because, yeah, I seen the video and that wasn't right. Yeah, we gonna talk to the chief of police, but none of them pushed and rallied unless it happened to them. Had it happened to them, they would have had an answer just like that. And the chief know it because they be clicking together. They go to their little meetings and stuff together. So they only help the ones that they feel is on the clipboard with them. See, but I don't fit those bills in description. That's why I'm going to stomp my foot on their ass. Every single one of them. Because the black women in Delray especially, how could y'all sit back and watch this white man walk in my face, pointing his finger in my face, stepping in my face, telling me I'm going to go to jail, then get on his mic and called a signal 90 on me? That's not right. That's not right. He lied on me. And not the women in Delray, for them to sit back, see, for them, oh, he didn't touch her. Dumbass, Soho. He don't have to touch me. Is them the days we still living in? When do we flip the script? When do we flip the earth on the other side? So now that they know they can't punch me in the face, now that they know they can't beat me with the back of their goddamn whips and belt chains, now that they know they can't just punch me in my damn eye, y'all think it's okay for them to still walk up in our face and be disrespectful like that? You think it's okay to call? You cannot call a false call on me. That was threatening for me. That was intimidating for me. That was embarrassing for me. It was disproportionate for me because I got in trouble when I was 21, 22 years old. Had nothing to do with violence. Had nothing to do with that. Had everything to do with a dollar bill. $7,000 and below. And 98, 97, 2000, something like that. And I can't get a weapon. This man called a signal 90 on me, which meant it went all through the police cars. It went all through the police department, and it sent all them big rusty goddamn black ass bears, one big black bear, and goddamn 4 men with goddamn boy shorts on, and then Rambo impersonator at me. And then you seen the motorcycle man. I don't even know what was going on. You a damn lie patrol, man. You brought your ass in there because this man lied and called the goddamn signal 90 on me after he ran me around the goddamn Delray Beach Police Department for no reason because I'm there to file a report on him. And you telling me the black women in Delray think that's okay? And then for me to go in the city commissioners meeting and continue and constantly tell them that there is help that's needed in the Delray Beach Police Department, the Delray Beach, Delray City. There's help that's needed with black women here being mistreated. Got these goddamn officers kicking the doors down with false warrants. You think that's okay? It's an old lady, man. They kicked this lady door down. This lady's son been dead 25 years over murder. 25 years ago, this lady done lost her whole mind. They just kicked her door in over a man saying something. Oh, they looking for a cell phone. You leave one house, and because a guy say something, you go and kick the door in at somebody's house. Because of you say like you the feds. Y'all don't understand what's going on in Delray. These women don't got no voice. They just faking with these men. They click and clack and they click baiting with each other. These are people that's been feuding and fighting with each other for years. And then I come along, I ask you to make sure you get me justice. This the second time. Big cases. I went to the city manager back in 2022. I told you the man hit me, beat me with the gun, attacked me, assaulted me. You know what it took for me to get the city manager involved? I'm like, man, this man must be gay. This man must be treat me like this because he's gay. He don't care about women. He don't care, especially me as a black woman. He didn't give a damn coming to the meeting late with me, being disrespectful. But when he have a city commissioners meeting, they're on time. And then he had the galls to tell me, oh, he talking to the chief. Man, F you, F the chief of police. You don't get to have me late. I'm on time. You are the one that called the meeting. Why would you even be 7 or 8 minutes late with me? I had to go to the secretary to tell them to get in the meeting. I wasn't there to wait on them. What I had just went through, and for him to even wait 2 weeks. Now, he know I'm the same woman where he rolled the ball on me just a couple years ago. Now you steady rolling the ball on me. I've been to the city manager at least 5, 6, 10 times asking for help. He done gave the order to tell people not to talk to me. Where they do that at? I got the proof. He's discriminating against me because he's a gay city manager. He's discriminated against me because he don't give a damn about women. Why would the city manager give a damn about women when he want men? You got a list of men that you can have. Why would they care about me? Why would they care about this graveyard? Why would they care? They're discriminating in the city of Delray, and it's not right. And I'm taking my time, and I'm growing through the woods the way I'm supposed to. I didn't go straight to the top. I'm going through the woods. I'm back in the woods again. I'm back in the woods again. I'm back in the woods. I'm back in the woods at my mama church. I'm back in the woods trying to find my grandmammy. I'm back in the woods trying to understand why these slaves down on the ground cannot get justice. Why can't they get peace? Why can't they get recognition? Why can't they get understanding? Why can't they be supported the way they have the whites supported? Why are my slaves down on the ground like this? You can't even walk out there. The grass is so disgruntled until you can't walk out there. I did a video where a family came out. Old man, old lady, separate families, man. They own canes and need someone to hold them up while they come out to the graveyard. And you telling me Delray is not showing favoritism? You're telling me Delray is not discriminating against the black community? You're telling me that Delray is not discriminating against me? If anybody go back and look at that tape, go look at that video with that officer walking up in my face. He outright literally assaulted me. He outright literally embarrassed me. He outright literally threatened me. He outright literally put me back in an emotional shell that I had already came out of. But what you don't understand is the shell that I went back in, it was the original shell from when I went to the city manager back in 2022 with the man that hit me with the gun. He attacked me out there, white man, then lied and said a black person did that to him. Black men came and jumped him, even though you could hear him through the 911 call beating on my door with the back of the gun or the front, who knows? The city manager didn't even try to get me help then. He didn't even try to check on me. He seen I was distraught. He seen that I was complaining how they botched up my case. They botched it up so bad, man. I need to sue them. They botched it up. They put a rookie Haitian on my case, and the man didn't even know what he was doing. He had the addresses wrong. He had the people living different places wrong. It's bad, y'all, how I had to fight just to get a restraining order from a white man that I knew nothing about. Man, I slept in my car. I slept in my car. I couldn't even be home. And you telling me from that situation, I go to my mailbox and somebody leave a letter in my mailbox that they gonna kill me. I had already thought I seen the man back in town. I'm looking all online to see where's this man whereabouts. So then I get this letter right there. I was scared as hell. I'm like, who would have did that? And I'm trying to be calm. I done called the police. I got to plead and beg with the officer to run fingerprints. I'm like, sir, I can't tell you what happened, but I could tell you this letter. I'm scared because someone have already hurt me before. I had to beg and plead with this man then. And I had to beg. I didn't even beg. I said, no, I'm going down to the city. And because I threatened to go, that's the only reason why he agreed to do fingerprints on the letter, which was supposed to include the letter, including the mailbox. He claimed that I could call him for any update. He'll keep me posted. I went to calling this man. He never answered the phone, never returned the call, nothing. I go up to the Delray Beach Police Department. I asked for an update. They say the case closed. I said closed. I said, well, was there any fingerprints? Oh, it's closed. There's nothing. Right there. I said, ain't no way you're going to tell me there's no fingerprints. There's no way. The reason why you couldn't tell me there's no fingerprints, I had just went in the mailbox, first of all. Not only did I just go in the mailbox, remember the next door neighbor I told you tried to steal my son's shoes? Sick the dog on me. Remember that lady? The dog didn't come after me, but you could tell the way she was holding the door. Like, Igga, get out my yard. I'm like, no, Akka. Give me my son's shoes. And I wouldn't move. She basically threw the shoes out the door. Like, why were you housing the shoes? My son had been over to this lady's house 3 to 4 days in a row. My son don't bother nobody. And she knew he was there because the car was there. It's only 2 cars in the yard. It's only 2 airheads that live there, and they mutts. The man of the wife, he's the one that even came and told me that somebody hit my mailbox. So anytime I go in the mailbox, because I decided not to get the mailbox fixed, I got to hold the mailbox in order to open it. So when they told me even my fingerprints wasn't on there, that's where they got a red flag at. They lied. And all I did was ask for the report. I wanted to see the report of you running the fingerprints. That's where it started at. And then this bald head, shovel head ass black man, 302 or 305, he back there talking business. He shouldn't even talk. It wasn't even his business. Like, he cloaking for the officer that didn't do the fingerprints properly or didn't do them at all. He cloaking, and I'm like, why? I say, sir, why are you in this? Like, he trying to, oh, he's a good guy. Man, F you and his good hole. I didn't ask you if he a good guy or not. I'm telling you what is going on with me. So I left. I'm waiting on someone to come out because I want them to look the information up and see if there's a report. I left. I go over to the city. I come back. When I get back over there, that's when Sergeant Half a Dick Bear came. Soon as I sat down with him, he act like he knew me. And I even said, why are you talking to me? We never got through the story. He was talking, and I'm like, so the only thing that I came up with was this 305 guy who ain't nothing but old faggot in the community that nobody like as a police officer. He harassed black people. He don't do anything to other black, like other white people. He don't bother them. He always harassing black people in the city. 305, he's an officer, bad back ass, had to go and take a desk duty. The minute he able to come off desk duty, he go in the goddamn neighborhood like he the bald-headed Terminator. All up. I told him to get out of my business, sir. I said, I don't care how good this officer is as a friend to you. What kind of friends y'all are? Like, you here defending this man instead of asking me as a woman, how am I doing? He act like he got mad because I ain't never want to date his bald head ass. Never liked him because he an old Uncle Tom cheese eating crackhead ass Billy Goat. That's what I called him. And he got a bald head with cracks in it. And then Sergeant Bear disrespect me so bad, talking to me any kind of way. And then he threatened to arrest me then. I said, he threatened to arrest me then. So he threatened me more than one time. That's when I went to the city and requested to speak to the city manager. And that's when I requested for the meeting. And it went from there. All because a white man initially assaulted me that I don't know, never met before. I'm fighting for my rights. I'm fighting for justice. I'm fighting for them to acknowledge the fact that I'm a victim. And I'm fighting for them to also understand that don't judge me by my size. Like, don't look at me because you see me tall and that mean that you get to take advantage of me. And then you get to walk up in my face. And because I'm bigger than you, that means I'm supposed to just let you do it. That's basically what they've been telling me. Like, you get to walk up in my face. You get to mistreat me. You get to point your finger in my face. You get to threaten to arrest me. You get to walk me from around the building. And then you get to call a signal 90 on me. So everybody in their patrol units heard that signal. Everybody in the Delray Beach Police Department heard that signal. Everybody that came down heard that signal. The only reason why this man walked out of my face is because he seen the other men coming through the doors. He was not going to leave out of my face. Intimidating me, antagonizing me, threatening me, calling a false signal on me is unacceptable, and it's a violation of my rights per the Florida statute. And I got a letter. I'm not sure if it's their closing letter, because remember, when I went to the Delray Beach Police Department Friday, remember the commander? Oh, you should have got the letter. We sent the letter to you. I said, when did you send the letter? Yesterday, which was March the 12th. Friday was the 13th. So why would you even sit in my face and lie as if I should have been had the letter, when you know the only reason why y'all finalized my case is because I ran into the city manager in the city hall a few days prior and asked him, why is it taking so long for me to get resolution on my case? So you didn't give me an answer because you were already prepared to give me one. You gave me an answer because of the video with the city manager. You guys are putting grass out here because I've been complaining. You have not done anything on your own. Just like that whole water faucet over there that's been running for 20-something years, and we don't know who paid that water bill. Matter of fact, I need to go. This is the trespassing from my mama church. One is the trespassing, and one is where I'm going to upload that video of him assaulting me, threatening to slap me, walking in my face like you going to slap me, and then going to call me. Oh, I'll call you. You want me to call you a BITCH? I mean, why you got to ask me when you already been calling people that? And then here goes sissy maid, think it's okay. That's what happens when women used to men taxing their ass. They don't know how to make a man respect them, even verbally. Disrespect don't just come physically. Verbally, you're going to be respectful to me. And you can always tell those women that ain't used to that type of respect. They yawn, they go defending bad behavior like that. Anytime you seen a video of any man walking in any of your sister's face, all bets supposed to go out the window. Why you walked in my sister's face like that? Why you brought my mama in like that? You was going to call my sister a BITC. See that I don't have that type of siblings. I'm going to go our next mission. I'm going to, I got that one. I guess I got that one on my desk because we need to go. Matter of fact, tell them you'll be back. We're about to go. See, this is the respect. This is the respect that they show. There's no walkways there. See how the graves all turned? See, they can say what they want to say. But if you notice, look at how these graves are made. Look how they're taken care of. Look at this right here. They even got a walkway. They got everything over here. I happened to come the other day and I showed y'all on the video. They were literally pressure cleaning the walkway. Now, you think this right? That the slaves over there, we don't know their names. We don't know who's out there. You can't even walk out there. They don't even acknowledge them. We don't know anything. They can't even tell me. I don't even know how many graves are even missing from out here. But they got a whole walkway. They got a 4-way lane out here. Look at this. You can even see the names. You don't have to be around them. Don't you see the name? Don't you see the name? Look at these names. If these graves been out here as long as the other graves have been out here, why does these graves look so much? They look better. Why are they so well taken care of? Why are they so preserved so well? Look at the landscape out here. Look at all the trees that they have. Look at the driveways. Look at this. Look at this. Look how well maintained they're taken care of. They've been discriminating in the black community, starting with this graveyard. And I even asked them to show me what all that they have done out here. And the guy, Sam, he knew that he was supposed to be giving me that information. I asked him for the vendors, and he waited until he got with this lady to basically make an excuse as to why he didn't get me anything yet. Yeah, like she said, but he never responded to me, because I'm sure he got the order not to do anything that I'm asking. He didn't even have the decency. He didn't even have the decency or the galls to even message me and say, okay, I went through so-and-so, this is what you need. He didn't do anything. He just straight plumb bud disregarded me. They all got the order, and they're going to have to tell on, they're going to have to tell on somebody, and all of them better be under oath. And I'm going to ask the judge, can I take a lie detector test? I want to take a lie detector test, because the city attorney, Lynn, she'll tell you. I was like, do you know me? Because she act like she already knew me. And I want to take a lie detector test, because I said, I wrote my name, I wrote my phone number, and I wrote, please give me a call. When I got on the phone with Sister Lynn, she said, I wrote down it was personal. And if she say she didn't say that, I again want a lie detector test. Sam, I want a lie detector test. Because I even asked Sam, do I know you? I want a lie detector test, because for Sergeant Bear, I even asked him. Matter of fact, I haven't even requested his footage. Hopefully they didn't get rid of it. Now I'm a victim, and they'll make me pay for the footage. When Internal Affairs looked at the footage, they should have allowed me. I should have had access to that footage. I shouldn't have to pay for footage when I'm here defending myself, saying that this person wronged me. And if you got the other half of the footage to show me what you seen, I should not have to pay for no footage. I'm the victim. Now, if anybody else want the footage, they should have to pay. Why am I paying for footage as a victim? Just like when the officer came about my son's shoes. When he came and he heard me telling the story, there is no way and no reason why he should have interrupted me while I was telling that story. And I asked him, do you know me? I said, why are you interrupting me, making this about you? Pull the footage. They've been discriminating against me. They've been cloaking in uniform and behind badge. And I'm going to the Florida bar and everything. I'm going. Because as an attorney, you are not supposed to do that either. And then for the attorney to say, I'm making that personal, and she didn't even hear me say anything. How do you know? I say personal. Then if you go back and look at the footage that I did when I spoke to the young man in HR, that young man said, no, if I wanted information, I should have been able to go through the city attorney. I got it on footage. I'm going to scour my tapes. That's why I say the family should mind their goddamn business, especially if you don't know how to fight, let alone talk right. If you don't know how to hold conversations like this, you should stay in your lane at the babysitting house. Continue to have your food stamp parties and start worrying about big grown people business. This big business that they're not going to work on. See, that's not the business that most family members want to talk about. If you ain't gossiping, if you ain't spending food stamps, if you ain't goddamn fighting with each other, then you ain't nobody in the family. See, I was nobody in the family because I didn't do those things with them. That's why they quick. They be glad to get something on me. They be glad. And you like, where did you get that from? Because none of them talk to me. None of them. They don't talk to me. They sit amongst each other and they come up with stuff. None of them ain't seen me now. But they come up with all the answers in the world. But they not going to be out here fighting for their mama cause, though. See, this ain't their mama cause. They ain't going to fight for their mama house, where all of them lived at. They ain't going to fight for their mama church, where they know their mama slaved at, both of the churches. But everybody will point the finger at me for fighting about my mammies. And be understood, it ain't necessarily the materialistic part, because my name ain't nowhere on it. Remember, that's y'all mama, but it's my mama. I put the name on there for a reason. And all I asked was why. So I don't know what dickhead want to message me. Don't message me, because I don't read messages from y'all. And keep me out your text messages. Matter of fact, keep me out your mouth. I ain't called no names, did I? So nobody in the family should be around here calling my name. Everybody should be okay. Don't be found guilty of gossiping. Don't be found guilty of gossiping, fam. Don't be... Y'all know what I had to do? I probably ain't tell y'all for anybody that's left. I had to take that call. I'm going to come back in for anybody that's here. Thank y'all so much for watching and hanging in there. Y'all hold on, because I'm getting ready to sit down with someone. I'm waiting on him to call me back, because I don't plan on sitting down. I don't plan on being taken advantage of. I plan on fighting this to the end. And if I have to pull any of my VIP cards, I'm going to pull my VIP cards. I just wanted to make sure that I went up the proper chain of command. I wanted to make sure that I did exactly what I'm supposed to do. I wanted to make sure that I got my ducks in order. And I wanted to make sure that I gave everybody the opportunity to treat me with just treatment. It seemed like everybody I went to just treat me with the respect and integrity that they wanted to be treated with. It didn't work out like that for me. So for me to be the fiery bee, that's not left on me. That's left on them. But I know one thing about it. They can what they want to say. I don't got no slave owners. There's no slave owners but me. And I mean that. And I'm very well protected. And I don't give a damn what they say. They could call me what they want to call me. Long as they call me. And this story will never be over until I'm finally able to tell all my stories. And I mean, I'm going to tell it all. And if you don't want to be a part of my storytelling, stay out of my way. And this video was tagged with family all around it. And I think I hashtag family or fam. I don't care. All I want you to do, I wanted to give this last bit of stay out of my way. Whatever clicks that you done clicked up with, click and clack in those lanes. I don't need you now. Keep your food stamp parties and your housing shelter, and you do what you need to do. I'm good. I understand that this y'all family. I understand that that's y'all mama. I understand that's your family over there and those your cousins. I understand that. I understand those your siblings. I understand those your brothers. I understand my mama used to go there. I understand my mama lived over there. I understand all of that. Understand this. I'm her oldest daughter, even though I'm not your big sister. Believe that. I don't need to be your big sister. I need you to stay out of my damn way. I will respect anybody in the family as long as they respect me. And the respect that I get from the family is no conversation. No questions. Leave me alone. I'll leave y'all alone. Because there's going to be a whole lot of talking and gossip. They gossip and talk. That's all they want to do. This family, they don't do nothing but talk and gossip and run. We'll be back. We'll be back. I'm going to take y'all down to I'm going, oh, those are some beautiful flowers right there. That's a big flower. Look how big that one is. See that one right there? That's beautiful. I like that color too. It's very serene. You see that? See how the neighborhood look? See all that beautiful greenery? Y'all ain't gonna tell me where we getting ready to go at. And again, I apologize for anybody that had to drop off. I clicked over and I had to take that call because this was a phone call that we needed. You know what I mean? We needed that phone call. I ain't gonna talk about it. I tell y'all as much as I could tell y'all right now that makes sense, just to so you'll see that it ain't easy what I go through. And when I lay down at night, honestly, I'll be tired because y'all think I'll come on here and I'll do my live for a couple of hours, but I don't go to bed. I'm always up working. I'm up working. I'm always trying to make sure that I'm putting my schedule together the right way, because when I bring y'all in, for me, when I bring you in, I'm not being funny. It's not that you're my responsibility, but when I bring you in, I don't want to bring you in to my world and things aren't right. I almost did that before. It was another company that I was about to start telling everybody about, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. But now I'm ready. But I'm ready with everything that I need to present to you, but I'm not ready as the presenter, if that makes sense. I don't want to start teaching and training and introducing, and then I got a half put schedule. No, because in order for me to guide those that need guidance, teach those that need to be taught, and help those that's already above the game, I got to be proficient. I got to be ready to give you what you need. You get what I'm saying? Like, I took the blows. I'm taking the blows and the beat up. It's okay. But at the end of the day, when I bring you all on, I need you to understand that's the time when we don't have to play. This $2 investment is not a joke. You're going to be amongst the only ones over here in the United States to have access to this. I'm acting stank-a-link with that link. When I say stank, goddammit, I'm acting stank. Once I realize what I'm holding on to, I'm acting stank. And I'm holding on to two of them now. I have one that's at $2 and I have another one that's at $75. But I haven't looked into the $75 yet. It's 3 people with the 75, but I'm the only black person with it. And on this particular link, it's only about 5,000 people on the link. You don't got to worry about 75. As long as you got $2, 2 people, and they $2. Make sure your $2, your 2 people, they $2, and they need 2 people. Long as you got them people right there that you know committed, keep listening to me. Your $2, 2 people, one person, and each person need 2 people, and they $2. Just like that. I'm not being funny. Don't worry about the second half. If you can spare $2 and 2 people and they $2 goddamn dollars, that's all you need to know for now. This is done in USDT, and I'm going to make sure that you okay. You just got to be willing to do the work. You're going to have 2 options, either $2 or 75. And then I got another platform where you're going to sign up. Depends on where you're at. You don't have to worry about signing up that costs money. For now, you can sign up. I want you to just get signed up, even if it's just for free. Then I want you to play around, because I need you to understand with this particular platform, you can make money in so many different ways, even referring out courses, referring out ebooks. Like, this is phenomenal. And then on top of it, it's just so much. If you're a small channel, if you're a big channel, if you're trying to make money, you over there on TikTok, don't give TikTok up. Let TikTok and those big channels, let them work out their own business. Don't get caught up in that. You wasn't used to their big dollars then. So you ain't missed they goddamn dollars. Now, it's not your business. Stay on TikTok. Continue to do what you're doing on TikTok. Continue to do what you're doing on TikTok. Continue to do what you're doing on TikTok. The bubble got to bust at some point. You can't just keep maxing out and maxing out and maxing out without the bubble busting. So the bubble has bust on TikTok, just like the bubble getting ready to bust. The bubble gonna bust on YouTube too, because all of them left off of TikTok and ran to YouTube. YouTube don't pay either. YouTube don't pay. I'm gonna show you what these platforms will do. I'm gonna start showing you products that you can start investing in now. I'm gonna show you the products that I have access to. I got about 25 to 30 different businesses. If you got a product, listen to me. I'm not playing. I'm looking for businesses with products, because there's other businesses that I know that would even push your product. You need t-shirts done? Let me know you need t-shirts done. If you don't have the money for the t-shirts, you just need to talk to me. We'll deal with that later. It's all about getting up, getting out there, getting going. This is what you need right now. You got a channel like Jug, for an example. Okay, Jug love the goddamn Jug love beef. That's a beefing ass, right? That's a beefer. I know good well this lady in my damn neighborhood. What the hell? She thought I was that busy? What the hell? See that? See that? See how people do? Look at the look at the middle finger. Look at the middle finger, y'all. Look at the middle finger right there. Tell me y'all don't see the middle finger. Look at the middle finger. Look at the middle finger right there. Y'all don't see that middle finger and look like a little wee-wee? Look at that. This is what we got to suffer with. Look at the middle finger. Look how they giving the worker the middle finger. Look how they giving me the middle finger. Look how they gave the lady right there the middle finger. You ain't gonna tell me. You not gonna tell me they can't change that pot. Why the water not sprinkling out like it's spraying? Why it's not coming out like an Oval Office? Why we got to see a middle finger sitting here in front of us and it be obscene and inappropriate? I mean, because y'all ain't going to tell me. White people see something like that? Tell me y'all ain't going to flip the script. But it's okay to be in our neighborhood. This ain't going to work for me. They're going to have to take that down. Like Jug, for an example. Jug has a beef channel. When I end this live, when we go back on the other live, I'm going to start going through different channels, because y'all need to start seeing other channels that y'all need to subscribe to as well. Y'all see what it's about for me? It's us being right in the community. Like, I want y'all to come in. If you got a channel, I want you to start dropping your link in the channel. You got Kia here. You got Jug. If you see Jug Insatiable, you see Kia here. Y'all drop y'all channels and drop your channel. Because my mods, we getting all of that together. Y'all ain't going to be able to come here and do what you want to do. Because why? We sitting on serious business. So if we playing with your ass. If we not playing, then we not playing. I don't give a damn if you see me crying yonder, here's and there and there. I'm where I'm supposed to be at to cry. And if there's anybody watching me, goddamn it, I hope you shed a tear with me. You don't know what I'm going through. You know how it is to be lonely, fight on your own, they have your whole damn city against you. And you say, well, why are you against me? Well, because I noticed you had said this about, and you don't like what I said? Now, Binks, you don't like what I said. Can you scoot your ass on? Because we honestly talking about business about is how to make money 2026. The business we talking about is finding other platforms, especially when the ones we have are oversaturated right now. The business that we sitting on right now, goddamn it, is to understand that there are a lot of products out there that we need to get in our communities that we don't know about. There's a lot of people right now that's probably right here on the live that got channels, you got products, you got a business. What is it that you got? I promise you, if you got something, I probably got somebody that can go with you. No joke. And then another thing that I want to start doing is for my businesses and stuff like that, even here, I want to be able to know what businesses that you have. Where are you located that y'all need to start sending me emails? Why? When I walk into these events, like I got an event that I walk into tonight, it's a huge mixer. that I'm going to be walking into. I mean, not this one right here. I ain't walking into ones and see how they give you the middle finger? See this right here? This is just wrong and disrespectful. Every time I think about it, look at this. Look at the disrespect that we got to deal with. See how the water going off on the sides? Yeah, because see how windy it is? That's the only reason why the water moving. You don't think they could give us nothing better than this? You don't think this look inappropriate? You don't think this the least they could do? Look at all of the trees. That's why the water spraying everywhere. Dirty sapsuckers. So anywho, hey, we are standing on a different type of business. And I'm really about to get down to the true nitty gritty with you. Remember, I'm moving. Remember, I'm trying to get things together. At the end of the day, I'm going to show you about the $2. At the end of the day, I'm going to show you another platform where you can make money. If you're doing shorts, if you're doing your, whatever you're doing, I'm going to show you how to make money off of it. We're going to take your shorts, put it in 41 different languages. It was 91. I need to really go back and look because I don't know if the 91 been approved yet. I'm not sure. So we got the 91 different languages, but for now, that's why I'm only saying 41. So 41 different languages. And on top of the 41 different languages, you'll be seeing your videos, your ebooks, your online courses. It'll be seen in over 200 countries and counting. And don't forget who helping you and who pushing you. Don't forget how much of a big mouth I got. Don't forget when I walk in the rooms, I take it just like that. So I'm looking for businesses. Like right now, a young lady came to me. She got coffee. She's Cuban. I haven't tasted her coffee yet. She's a woman. She owns a couple of businesses. She makes her own coffee. And on the 29th, when I do the tea party, what the hell? On the 29th, yeah, I got to watch this car. On the 29th, when I do the sipping tea, she will be there. So I'm looking for someone to do the videoing so that we can video the event. She's going to be there with her own coffee. And this is not a mixer like that. I'm just going to have a couple tables, a couple vendors. So I got one lady there. She makes her own earrings. And when I tell you they are beautiful, she make her own earrings. Plus she work at the Dollar Tree. And those earrings are beautiful. And I'm not being funny. And she deserved to be showcased. She deserved. Why? Because those are also earrings that I would wear. So why would I not push her through me? She's not going to, right now, she's not stepping in the doors I'm stepping in. She's not meeting the people I'm meeting. What is she giving me? Nothing. She's giving me her product to push because I don't mind that. Why? Because I like her product. I'll make money in time. I'm going to make money, period. But it's people like this lady. She lost her daughter a couple years ago. And because she lost her daughter, that was her intro to start making earrings. So she not only have a product, she got a purpose and she have a passion. She have a meaningful will to keep going. And she literally works, black lady, man, she works 3 to 4 jobs, and I'm not kidding you. She do. And that just bothered me because I know if just one person come up and try to help or offer to help, it will take 2 extra breaths off of her. And if I could help take at least 1 breath, I don't have a problem with it because I'm walking in the rooms anyway. If I'm wearing earrings and someone say they like the earrings, I'll make sure that she is taken care of. And here's the thing. She's a small business where she don't have everything that she need. These are the type of businesses I like to help. She got a very good product. She worked very hard. She trying her best. Plus she worked 3 jobs. She lost her daughter. She don't have a website. She got a logo but the logo ain't where it need to be. You get what I'm saying? She got everything, but there are things that she's missing. But if I could step in and I can help her with those missing things, why won't I? And if there's anybody out there, you all probably need somebody, you need to reach out to me, because if you're someone out there and you also know how to do websites and you're not in it because you're trying to charge someone $400 and $500 for a website, damn it, I don't give a damn if you charge them $40 for a website, $50 for a website. With the type of business that I would be able to bring you, you will be able to venture out from starting off by not overcharging, because grabbing my coattail is going to take you to a lot of places. You get what I'm saying? It'll give you, wait a minute, it'll give you a lot of opportunity, because I have connections like that, and I'm not being funny. I just been sitting my circle the right way and trying to see now that I'm finally ready. Listen, the products in all of this is ready. It's just me now. Me getting my schedule right. Me going back into Zoom. Me doing StreamYard again. It's about to be fun. I can tell y'all that it's going to be fun. And then add on top of that, you know, we have our men only man cave. But add on top of all of that, I want you to add on tall people events. Whew. That is the, what the hell? I like that. What is these, the new cars, like the new Broncos and stuff? I'm telling y'all, I haven't been in a new car I probably haven't been in a new car in 2 years. Maybe 2 years. Close to 2, maybe a year or something. I haven't been in a new car. And I'm okay. Well, I'm about ready to get back in my cars. Honestly, I'm ready for my life back again. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready for my life back again. I'm ready to live the way I like to live. I'm ready to just do the things that I like to do. But this time around, me being ready to live, ready to do the things that I like to do, live the way I like to live, this time around, I'm ready for me. I'm not ready for a house. I'm not ready for a husband. I'm not ready for children. I'm not ready. I'm ready for me now, which changes the game. And because I'm ready for me now, I'm ready with a different purpose. I'm ready for my mission, and I'm ready for my causes. That's why I say, if my business is not your business, especially talking to the family, really, because they watching, because they nosy like that. They didn't want me in their business, but they could be in my business. But they only in my business so they can run back and talk. Because they two-faced it like that. They 15-faced it with their food stamp parties and their knickknacks and herbs and stuff like that. But anywho, hey, I'm ready for my type of life. I'm ready for my type of living. I'm ready to do what I always did. You get what I'm saying? I'm ready to go and commingle the way I like to commingle. I'm not attached to anything and anybody. I don't have to be attached. I'm only attached to me right now. And that's because I have to keep going. And I can't let nothing and nobody stop me. If it's God's will, it will be the way. And that's the bottom line to it. And my God don't got to be in none of y'all churches. My God don't have to read from your book of the Bible. Because your book of the Bible is what man put together. But man didn't put my heart together. Now, when I get ready to go back to man, or when I get ready to go back to church, or when I get ready to go back in the Bible, I got to do those things on my accord, not because I'm forced into it. That's not how it works. And I'm not doing that. You get me? That's the difference. At the end of the day, once you find you, then you need to get to me. And once you get to me, you need to start looking at I. And you need to leave I on the table. And that's it. And then everybody else need to come in when they're supposed to come in. If you got businesses out there, and I know one of the main things with business is money. The money here if you've done what you're supposed to do. Keep paying attention to the signs. Keep paying attention. It may seem like I'm distracted. I'm never distracted. I'm doing just what I'm supposed to do. The reason why I'm not distracted, oh, you talking about your family? Yeah, because what my next mission is, what I'm also fighting for, I'm fighting for that family church. I'm fighting for that founders church. I'm fighting for what's my mammies, and I'm going back to get it. I'm fighting for that. Yes, I am. And so for any pastor or any daughter that say stepdaughter, the damn mama, for any of you to say anything about I don't go to church because I'm not a member, you a damn lie. You don't go to church. So you don't know if I don't go to church because you don't go. But I'm always at my mama church. That's the difference. I am always at my mama church. I might not be always in my mama building. And for any man to say, you know, for this man, that's ain't your mama church. And I bet you one long ass sissy maid, she roll, they ain't gonna roll up about stuff like that. Just putting the mama in, even the lazy Lisa. Get your sisters, get your card. And I'm like, what? How did they get in this? Like all of that. But see, that's not the fight. But I know what my fight is. My fight is what I'm standing on. And I'm standing on firm business. I don't really care who don't like it. And the only way they gonna battle me or challenge me, they all got to come in a group. They all come in the group for me. And guess what I'm gonna do? When they decide to click in that group for me, I'm gonna ping their ass out one by one. Watch. I'm gonna get them. If they try me, ooh, I'm gonna say, Lord, I ain't got to fight these people. All I got to do is tell them what I heard, tell them what's on my mind, and tell them why they need to take a seat. And tell them why you need to go to this one over here and find out why that was said. And go to this one over here and find out why you did that. And go to this one over here and find out what really happened. Child, I ain't gonna be fighting with their big asses like that. Why would I fight with them and get myself hurt? Why would I fight with them to get myself hurt? I'm not gonna get myself hurt beating their ass. I ain't about to get myself hurt beating their ass. I ain't have to beat their ass in a long time. Some of them I ain't never have to beat their ass, and a lot of them I don't want to beat their ass because they should have got ass whoopings from somebody else, not me. But the couple and the few that know I done whooped their ass before, they know exactly what the lick read. Ta. Yep. And I'm cruising and I'm moseying on. And as y'all can see, I'm minding my business on my channel, in my world, and in my lane. And y'all notice, y'all know what y'all didn't pay attention to? Well, earlier today, I didn't record it or anything. Earlier today, I had another meeting this morning. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna put that one out there. I don't know who and why nobody calling my damn phone. I can't believe this. Like who? Like don't call me. Please don't call me. Like I don't want to talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to put this phone on D&D. I'm gonna put this phone on D&D. Do not disturb. I had to tell you, who calling me? Knowing good and goddamn well your name listed under this name. If you listed under my names that you don't get no answer, you don't get through. And your text message ain't coming in either, buddy. Like, no, it don't work like that. You ain't invite me to your food stamp parties. Why you want to invite me to a free party? Listen, I would have rather been invited to the food stamp party than the free party. At least I know the food stamp party has some kind of elbow grease put in it. Hard as I had to work for half of these food stamps to be debited out, you don't do people like that. You don't do folks like that. You don't do it. And the family was real good, child. They had their little food stamp parties. Man, please. I say, God damn, they don't even want to invite me to stuff I pay for. They double dipping, triple dipping. I mean, getting the extra churn, filing for credit, still getting food stamps. I say, damn, you get to add people churn on, get double, triple credit for that, knowing your ass ain't worked and getting money back, all kind of other stuff, and you're getting food stamps. Make that make sense. And you don't want to invite me to your food stamp party? I'm like, okay. Okay. That's all I can say is okay. Now The cat is out the bag. I don't want to go to your food stamp party. All of this started over why you took lady name off that paperwork. That's why it all started. Because I asked one damn itsy bitsy spider why I asked one question to the pastor. That ain't the pastor. This man so guy. That man is a heathen off the 5 heartbeats. That man was so disgraceful. Y'all go back and look at the video. That man was such a disgrace. He got cornrows. He'd have been better off having my plaits. Okay? He got cornrows. This man got his hair braided back and cornrows with Crisco grease holding down the edges. Like, who does that? How you go and get your hair? This is a pastor. How you went and got your hair braided? But that man looked like Eddie Kane. Not only did he look like Eddie Kane, to be honest with you, he looked like Eddie Kane off of steroids. He looked like Eddie Kane just found Ozempic. He looked like Eddie Kane, Oprah Winfrey brother. He looked like Eddie Kane, big suit. He looked like Eddie Kane, Eddie Monster. But not Eddie, that's what it, see, not the Eddie Monster with the peak right here, the stalk. Not that one. Not that Eddie Monster. He looked like Grape Ape Monster. You ever seen Grape Ape? Like, okay, you know how the girls get the funnels and they get the lace fronts and they have that straight line and then they have it like that and they box that line in. Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about? I'll show you the picture. Go back and look at the video Sunday at church. Eddie Monster Kane had his hair cut. I wonder if we have a picture of P. Diddy. I wonder if P. Diddy done started getting braids and plaits and stuff yet. Because I know they ain't letting no women in there to do it. So I wonder if any of the men in there doing P. Diddy hair going to the back. You know how P. Diddy got that shape like this on his forehead? He got it shaped up like this on the forehead, then shaped down like that on the forehead, then shaped up like that on the other side of the forehead. That's what type of plaits and braids to the back this man had at my mama church. This ain't your mama church. This ain't your mama church. Well, who mammy church is it, buddy? If it ain't my mama church, who church? If it ain't my mama church, who church it is? This church belong to God. This church belong to belong to God. God put me here. God put me in this church building. God put me in this church house. I said, well, did he put you in here with anybody else other than you and that one man? Who is y'all supposed to be, Adam and Eve? Y'all supposed to be the one procreating? Like, what happened? And then, I be damned. Y'all ain't gonna believe the white girl. Go back and look at both of the videos. That white girl took her fat ass and slept at that pew. That girl slept the whole time. The only one been woke in that church was me and the dog. Me and the dog. Because even the man that was sitting up there, oh, he's the assistant pastor. His name ain't nowhere. But he say he the assistant pastor. He say he the member. His name ain't nowhere. His name ain't nowhere on there as the assistant pastor. Nowhere on there. The white lady with the wagon tail dog. This white lady literally slept through the whole conversation. A pastor supposed to be preaching. Because he went straight to one place. He seen me down and went straight to hell. I say, damn. You gonna just put me in hell just like that? He went to talk about the devil and how the devil live upon the land and how the devil ain't no good and how the devil is a washboard and how the devil is. Now, meanwhile, his devilish ass couldn't even stay married. Now, what about that as a devil? Meanwhile, his devilish ass know good and well, he know many of the people that done been touched in the church. No prevention, no help, no let me see if I can counsel. He ain't never even go to school for nothing. Done been to prison, with jail, wherever he done been at. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't get in the church and bring your prison jailed mentality thinking that you can call women bitchs in the church either. Don't come to church thinking that other people not welcome into the house of God. Y'all say that's the house of God. How you made the church house the house of God? God don't live in that church. Because if God lived in that church, I'd have been going in there. Okay, let's start right there. Number 2. If God lived in that church, when I went by your ex-wife house the first time, after you done came out the house, done left, knew I called, knew I came over there, knew I left my phone number, what you would have did was called me back if you didn't think anything was wrong. If you felt like you was doing the right thing, why didn't the pastor of the church call me back? The pastor seen me walk in the building Sunday and went to talking straight by here. He went straight to hell on me. Meanwhile, his go-go gadget ex-wife forehead still sitting there leaned down. I got the footage. She leaned down in the church. She didn't really want to be there. She got called there because I came over to their house. Then you got the fat woman and the dog sitting there. This woman slept through the whole goddamn church service until the police came. That's what they do. They'll get on there, talk to you. They're going to talk. Hey, this lady ain't never seen me up the day of my life. I ain't never met this woman. She done came in there with her goddamn jogging clothes on. She done came in there with a tank top on and a T-scrap. She done came in there with a damn dog acting like her dog protecting her and she sleep. I'm talking about, and got in front of the police and went to talking longer than the sermon was on. I ain't never seen, I said, I can't wait to pull that footage. Y'all go pull the footage. Y'all seen the church address, 414 Martin Luther King Boulevard. Either it's Martin Luther King or it's 10th. She got in front of that police in camera. I said to myself, now come on now. Ain't no way in hell you gonna get in the damn police face after you done slept in the church the whole time. That's how you know them devilish ass heathens. That's when you know they tongue be up to no good. I looked over there, I said, lady, who the hell you talking to? How you over there talking to the police? Had to did better asking the damn dog what happened. The dog was the only one woke in the church, me and the dog in the audience. We was the only one really worked. Because even the pastor with his goddamn go-go gadget to the braid, them braids was, I said, oh, Jesus, I can't talk about it. Please, God. Please, God, damn. Please. I don't want to talk about it. All I could tell you is this. There's no reason why that pastor should have been in the church with his hair braided to the back and his baby edges slicked down with P. Diddy oil. And then this white lady got up when the police came and went to running her mouth. How's she gonna go and run her mouth to God like she was Moses? Like she was literally trying to get to the promised land. Lady, you didn't even hear the pastor talking. The pastor went to the book or something. All I could tell you is he said something 18. And I said, oh, he must be talking to me because my birthday on the 18th. But as he went to speaking the stuff he was saying, it didn't resonate with me. Things that they were talking about.